2025. We have a very interesting show ahead of us tonight, and I'm looking very much to getting into it. What we're speaking about today is whether or not we know who's in charge. Who's in charge? 1 month in on the Trump administration, we want to find out who's in charge. So, folks, I'm looking forward to having this conversation. Hopefully, you guys are too. Hey, if you're listening to us on whether it's Apple, iTunes, I don't know, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Overcast, wherever it may be, Pandora. Hey, come join us. We do these rooms live nightly, approximately 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys are here to join us instead of listening. And also, if you guys are in the rooms, okay, and you're here in the audience, do us a favor, go up top, click the links up top. And when you click the links up top, make sure you guys are following the podcast. Right now, 30 countries and counting, guys. 30 countries and counting. The last country where we started getting downloads from was Norway, believe it or not. Norway, folks. So 30 countries and counting, guys. That's all due to us here. So, hey, do me a favor, folks. Make sure you guys are ready to get ready to debate the news. All of our regulars are here tonight, folks. I'm looking forward to having a really great conversation. We're here to debate the news and speak about the first 30 days. We want to know who's in charge. Trump put a video out today. That video had both him and Elon in it. He also put out an order, I guess a bill, proposed a bill for a $5 million gold card. So we're going to talk about all of that today on Debate the News, folks. We got all of the regulars here, folks. Looking forward to having a very interesting debate. Hey, guys, get ready. Have your facts ready. Have your opinions ready because we're about to debate the news. Let's get going, folks. All right, folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the room. Welcome to Debate the News. Man, oh man, lots of things are happening today in Debate the News in America and the world, man. So Trump had his first cabinet meeting today. Very interesting, guys. So we want to talk about that because Elon was featured pretty prominently in that cabinet meeting. So that was huge to see that the dynamics between Elon and the cabinet members, as well as Elon and Trump in front of the cameras. Also, they put out a video for Gaza, and that video in Gaza had that gold Trump statue. It had Trump walking around, but it also had Elon walking around. So, and then we have the order from the OEM, they're telling the employees over the weekend that they didn't have to. Well, Elon, let's start there. Put out a memo, an email saying, "Hey, justify what you did." The White House came back and said, "No, you know what? Listen to your heads of your departments. If they tell you have to do it, then you do it. Don't listen to Elon." And then, that's what they told you to do. And then today, Trump came back today and said, "Hey, if you didn't do it, you're on the bubble." So lots of things going on there. And we definitely want to know who's in charge. But guys, before we get started, we're going to do a couple of datelines here. And the first dateline, I don't see her on camera. Are you on camera? Let's see here. Daphyne, Christine, are you there?
I am here. You want me first, Mr. Bing?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
All right, let's do this darn thing, you guys. So tonight, good evening, and welcome to the Business Dateline on Debate the News, you guys, where we break down the biggest headlines shaping business, policy, and markets. I'm Daphyne Christine. Let's dive in. The United States Postal Service adopts new cost-cutting standards to save $36 billion. The United States Postal Service is rolling out a new service standard designed to save at least $36 billion over the next decade. The move is a part of a broader effort to address the ongoing financial losses at the agency through the critics argue that could lead to smaller mail times for many Americans. I think that's all I've got for tonight, John. Back to you.
Wow, that was a pretty quick dateline.
Wow, wow. Wow,
Bang, so I thought this kind of stuff kind of feels kind of boring tonight. Let's get right to it.
No, 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 no. No, finish your dateline. I definitely want to hear.
Daphne, I was looking.
Let's finish the dateline.
It
Daphyne,
sounds like she's
Christine,
finished.
are you there?
It sounds like she. like
Interesting.
office.
All right. So with that being said, all right. So we're heading back over here, guys. So with that being said, folks, wow. Let's jump right into it. Brian Benstock, are you here, my friend? Grant, Brian, Grant. First of all, Grant, do you have a dateline for us, Grant?
I'm ready to go, bro. But somebody keeps muting me.
Guys, no, let's not mute. Grant, let's rock out with this
Let's
dateline.
not mute Mr. Cardone. Take a knee, step
Right,
aside,
let's do it.
and let me share with you the Dateline. By the way, Daphyne is one of my favorite Dateline openers of all people. Today, there's a lot going on around the world, more than we even know, folks. If you love Donald Trump, you love him even more today. They met with the cabinet. Trump praised Rubio and Musk. Gave Elon Musk some time in the cabinet, even though he doesn't sit on the cabinet. And he said, so far, Trump said, I'm happy with all of the choices I've made. He, however, said that some groups are much easier to work with than others, praising the work of Elon. Elon. Oh my God, I might go buy another Tesla, who, by the way, is not a cabinet member, as some of you know. And he also praised the work of Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Look, basically, Elon Musk came out today and said, if we don't cut the budget, we don't balance the budget of the federal government of the United States of America, we will go bankrupt. Big news today. Ladies and gentlemen, America is on the edge of bankruptcy. Okay? Also, Trump suggested, I don't know how many of you heard this, some tensions amongst the cabinet, some potential cabinet tensions percolating. And while he said, I think most of you guys are really happy what Elon's doing, if you're not happy with it, you should be. You should be thrilled. But if you aren't, please, I want you to speak up. Elon then went on to give a warning to federal employees: answer your emails, you get one more shot, and then you're terminated. You know, I think they sent out 3 million emails. I'd love to know exactly how many of those were responded to, because they're probably going to nothing town and these people are being called out. Brilliant move by Elon Musk outside the dateline, my personal opinion. Just like Daphyne being one of my favorite dateline openers. Number 4, Trump confirmed that Zelensky from Ukraine will be taking a knee at the White House after surrendering 50% of the minerals. I told you guys last night here, he would take a knee. He would surrender half the minerals that come out of that country. America was behind this the whole time. We got what we wanted. Unfortunately, a lot of people died. In addition to that, Trump is not done with the tariffs. Our friends up north, Yvonne, you could pay $5 million dollars and become a U.S. citizen. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay for being a Canadian citizen, because the tariffs are coming and they're going to start at 25%. Also, by the way, and I mentioned this a couple times, Trump came out with the $5 million gold card. The $5 million gold card, they say they have, what did he say? I think Lutnick said that they had 250,000 people waiting right now that were prepared to go. That would be a trillion, what is that, a trillion two in dollars? If 10 million people, there's somewhere about 60 million um, millionaires on planet Earth. Might be 80 million millionaires on planet Earth. There's about 40% of them reside in the United States of America, 32 million, and the other, I guess, 36 million or 46 million live around the world. But many of them would pay $5 million to have instant citizenship, invested in America. If 10 million people bought that, you're talking about $50 trillion, paying off our debt at 37 and leaving $13 trillion. While this dateline should be, completely neutral and without any opinion for me, I think that that's a brilliant idea. I know the hosts will feel threatened by it, Jonathan, and any underperformers will certainly feel threatened by it. But all of you that want the greatest thing for America, make America great again, should want that. Last thing, Bitcoin hit a low of 82,000 and the S&P 500's off almost 10% in the last 4 days. So it looks like we have a big correction in front of us. Thank you, Jonathan. Grant Cardone from Miami.
Absolutely appreciate that, Grant. Good looking. Hey, Brian Benstock, are you there, my friend? Brian Benstock going twice. All right, Skull. Let's jump in. How you doing today, sir?
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you tonight?
I'm on top of the world, my friend. On top of the world.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and fire it up here.
Let's do it.
So let's go ahead and begin with all the news that's happened in the last 24 hours. We have the House GOP narrowly passing one of the budget bills here with 4.5 trillion in tax breaks and 2 trillion in spending cuts. Next up is on the Senate, including an absolutely devastating cut to Medicaid. If you're on anything like that, and especially red states are the majority recipients for Medicaid. Maybe contact your MAGA congressman and let them know, or I'm sorry, MAGA senators. Your congressman already voted for you. So your senators, your only hope now, buddy. Up next, the Fed agencies told staff to ignore Musk's ultimatum. Trump suggests that noncompliance may lead to firing, although it's somewhat voluntary. What a mixed message coming from our president there. That he was supposed to be a strong man. The Trump administration is threatening to jail or fine undocumented immigrants over the age of 13 that fail to register in a new federal database. We have entered the making lists phase of our faltering democracy. I just want to let that hang in the air for a minute, folks. Okay, federal judge Amir H. Ali ordered the U.S. to resume U.S. aid payments on Wednesday night, reversing, which is awkward because they've already fired everyone. So I don't know who's going to execute these payments, but it has been ordered by a court. And if the judge wanted to enforce this on Trump, he would have to get the U.S. Marshals to do it, and the U.S. Marshals report to Trump. So I want you to think on that as well. Former USAID employees can retrieve personal items under a guard within a 15-minute time limit, and then they have to get back out of the building. The White House said that Amy Gleason, not Elon Musk, leads Doge, and clarified that she is currently vacationing in Mexico. Okay. The White House will take control of a press pool assignment, stripping the White House Correspondents Association of its century-old role of selecting what journalists have access to the presidency. Ukrainian President Zelensky is traveling to D.C. Friday to sign the minerals deal that Grant was talking about. President Trump plans to replace the EB-5 visa program with the $5 million gold card. And you are right, Grant. If they've got 250,000 people lined up, $5 million a pop, yeah, we're looking at over $1 trillion right there. But a slight correction I'd like to issue. Globally, there's 8.6 million people that have over $5 million net worth, and 1.4 of them already live in America. So we're only getting a max of 5 million, which would still be great. But, we'll see if that turns out the way that it goes. And then lastly, the Social Security Administration has disbanded the Office of Civil Rights and Equal Opportunity. That could be a talk all on its own. That's just incredibly problematic. That's a real problem. And lastly, getting into the economy, we started today on the S&P, the SPY. We started at a gamma negative, high IV. We saw a little bit of the continued sell-off. It was not quite as brutal after hours with NVIDIA, one of the largest companies by market cap, reporting an earnings beat, and it's trading mostly flat in after hours. So NVIDIA might be propping up the economy for us for just one more day. And that ends my Dateline.
Absolutely. Wow. Good stuff. Good datelines. Great datelines all the way around, folks. All the way around. Great datelines. So here's the deal, folks. President Trump had a cabinet meeting today, and he spoke. And the first person he called on after he finished speaking was Elon Musk. It was, and Elon got up and he spoke. He didn't call on the vice president. Okay. He didn't call on anyone. He called other than Musk. Musk actually got up there and spoke for about 6 minutes, 47 seconds. Okay. 6 minutes, 47 seconds is the total of what he spoke.
Hey, John, it was just what problem do you have with Trump turning to the smartest, richest person in the room first? What about that bothers you?
Well,
I mean, hey, by the way, when Biden had those meetings, He never ran the meetings. The meetings were run by, he sat there and dribbled in a dribble cup.
Yeah, Brian,
And you had no
didn't that
problem with
conference
that.
table look good? I would
That
have loved
table
to
was
have been in that
strong
room.
as death.
Oh,
And by the way, Graham, in your Dateline and Skull, that Trump hater, in his Dateline, he didn't mention Pam Bondi saying that she's
But
releasing
Brian,
the Epstein files
Brian, I
tomorrow.
called on you for a Dateline. You didn't answer. I called on you for a Dateline. You didn't.
Now, wait a
Do
second.
you have one? Do you have one?
I was looking for obvious errors in the Dateline, and I found one. Pam Bondi is releasing the data, or at least a good portion of it, tomorrow. And oh my God, right now there's a bunch of perverts hands, and it's
No,
great to see.
and to be fair, I did say that in chat. Not only that, not just that, the Epstein files, followed by the MLK, and maybe the JFK file as well, are all coming out within the next week.
yeah.
It's going to
You
be
know
a
what
Since we're
wild
talking
time.
about correction,
Skull?
since we're talking
You know
about
what I
correction,
didn't like when they released the MLK file, or the initial, that they attacked MLK. Don't release that kind of a part first. We understand that they were following the guy, looking for data on him. That has little or nothing to do with his assassination. We want to know about the thugs that killed him and what was behind that, not whether or not he may or may not have slept with somebody else. Old news, who cares? But that was the first thing they released, and that seems to me a bit racist.
Well, you said it, not me. Wait a minute.
They haven't released the JFK files yet, but I think JFK was guilty of some of those little dalliances too. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you're going to release a little salacious stuff on MLK, do the same with good old Jack. There, he was known to dip his wick, other than in the wifey inkwell. And I just thought it was just the wrong message to send out. If you're gonna, if I'm an African American person, that's my hero. I want to hear about what happened. And the first thing and the only thing that the administration releases is that he was doing this and he was doing that. Well, I think it's a choice.
Yep, there it
What?
is. I agree with you, Brian. So, so no, 100%. Wow, Brian, I agree with you, 100%. So, with that being said, folks, let's get back to it. Brian, the reason I have a problem with it is he wasn't elected governor.
He doesn't have to be.
I mean,
Fauci
he
wasn't
wasn't
elected
elected to a
either,
position. He wasn't appointed. He wasn't
Soros.
appointed. He
he's
wasn't
an
appointed.
No,
advisor.
no.
He's an
He
advisor,
works at the
Jonathan,
pleasure. He works at the pleasure of the president. That
and,
is
he's
one
an
of the.
advisor. What's
He has a very.
Also, again, you hate rich people and poor people.
Yeah,
Brian?
Brian,
Brian, you
you're in the
understand that?
matrix. You're in
You
the
hate rich
matrix.
Hey,
and poor people.
your
You,
phone's muted, Brian.
you, you you struggle with rich people and smart people, Jonathan. And
Yeah,
and,
No,
and Musk
actually, I
is both
don't.
rich and smart.
No, I actually I don't, Brian. What I have a
So,
problem
so
with
what
is okay.
what
Once
problem
again,
what problem would you listen to me? Any of these
Marty's in the
politicians,
cornfields.
I would have loved somebody leaning over Biden's shoulder that really had an idea about
no, you wouldn't have. No,
war
you
and
wouldn't have. No,
strategy.
you wouldn't have.
No, no,
Because
no, no. I promise you, I would. No, no.
no, actually, you wouldn't have. You
First of
know
all,
why? Because
wait.
every night you
John,
come in
John,
here
John,
and you say,
John,
but
John,
Biden
John.
wasn't running the government,
I
somebody
would,
else
I
was.
would have, I would have loved. Now, I want you to see that this is he's being transparent. There's somebody whispering in Biden's ear. Not only whispering, they're doing it subversively and then controlling what's going on. Elon Musk is front and center, and I welcome. Why not have that guy sitting at the table solving problems? He's got clearly one of the best business minds on the planet, and why wouldn't we want that out there in the open? If Biden did that, if Biden said, maybe this Zelensky thing we got all wrong. I've got this great negotiator here to come in and discuss it with us. They didn't even send diplomats to try and resolve this war. Can you imagine how many people died because we didn't send our diplomatic envoys to Ukraine or to Russia to resolve this? War was what they wanted. War is what they got.
That's right.
I
That's right.
I I welcome having a guy like Elon Musk, I'd like him to sit and work on problems that I have at my budget or my business. I welcome that. He's doing it for the country. For oh, by the way, did I mention for the F word? Free, free. What people have a
Well,
problem with that?
Brian, you got to remember, Brian, the only people that would not want this are people that don't and can't operate with a budget, like probably most in
Well,
this room.
and most of the government, right, Grant? I mean, these guys are spending money willy nilly
Yeah, I mean,
with no oversight.
not even. I mean, not even the government. Like just the people in this room.
Now, Grant.
Jonathan,
Yeah, I
Jonathan.
know.
I
That's your
mean,
way of trying to
Jonathan
put
can't
people.
quit
That's the
smiling. He
way.
knows we're
That's
so
your
right.
way of trying to put people down to have a difference of opinion. But that shit don't work here, bro. All right, it is what it is. Okay, it's
Uh-oh.
bullshit.
Actually, it
Well,
works
I
really
mean,
well
Uh-oh.
No,
here.
it's
talking about
bullshit.
budgets.
Okay, let's call it
We're
what it is.
talking
It's
about
bullshit.
budgets, and
Okay,
I can't not hear. I mean, if the people on podcasts, audio podcasts, could see your face all this time and your teeth smiling the whole time while we're talking about budgets. You guys, by the way, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, make sure you download the Chatter app because if you want to see a bizarre host,
yeah,
Jonathan Dean, come
yep,
meet this guy because he's a
yep,
worthy person to meet and hang
yep,
out with.
yep,
But your
yep, yep. And
response,
here we go with
all
the
I'm saying,
bullshit.
Jonathan, is your response is bizarre.
No, I'm smiling because because I don't want to look like an angry ass black man at the all because you just attacked the whole room when you said that we can.
Well, no,
Okay,
I only
no, smile. One of
said
what
the
I'm
whole
smiling
room
about.
can't handle it. You're the one that
Hey,
just said
John,
the entire room can't
John,
handle budget.
John, the majority of people don't like budget, just like they don't like diet, because
It
Well,
you have to have
constrains.
some.
It
You
constrains.
have
It
it's
requires
restraints.
accountability. It
That's
requires
right.
discipline.
And we're seeing a guy, a master, going in there and scratching his head. Hey, $10 million
Hey, Brian,
to
are you white? Brian, are you
circumcise Middle
white?
Easterners? What? How can
Are
you?
you
Who
white, Brian?
voted?
Because some people are suggesting that this is white privilege
No,
dominating the stage.
Grant. I want to know.
no,
It's
no,
definitely
no.
Whatever.
Well, what's
Whatever. I'm Puerto Rican,
Yeah,
yeah?
so it's
exactly.
Puerto
I just
Rican
want to be sure
privilege.
everybody understands. There's a white dude, a Puerto Rican. There's Mark acting like he's a farmer, and there's smiling about budgets.
John, Grant, I want to know every Republican or Democrat that voted for $10 million to go for circumcision of Middle Easterners. What is that all about? $10 million.
It's about HIV prevention because circumcision decreases the risk of HIV transmission. In case someone did something absolutely
Get,
diabolical, like take AIDS medication away from women who are going to give birth, whose children are now going to be born with HIV because you could have prevented
tell me
it
how
in
that helps
utero.
America.
You could have prevented it in utero, right?
No,
Instead,
no, you couldn't.
instead they don't
No,
have that medicine now because
not
Mr.
our problem.
Chainsaw Man
Not,
decided to
not
go
our
and cut
problem.
this.
It's not our problem. We have people in America that have
Well,
HIV.
no, wait, I want to
We need,
understand.
It's
hold on one
and
it's
you
second.
know
not
what?
our problem. Did you not
How
live
about you
through
pay?
COVID, dude? I mean, what, you don't
How
think
about
global health concerns are our problem? That
no?
cost us trillions of dollars. What are you talking
First
about?
of all, it's not airborne, and it's not our problem. And we have men. We probably have men here that could use the $10 million to get their own circumcisions. They don't pay for our circumcisions here. Stop it. What about Sesame Street in Iraq? You support that? How much money? How much of your money do you want to put for promoting Sesame Street in Iraq, where when they go to school they learn how to kill Americans and Jews?
No, when they
You-
go to
you-
school, they talk about Big Bird, which is why we paid for Sesame
no.
Street,
Yeah,
bro, so they don't
big,
become suicide bombers. I mean, what are you
yeah,
thinking
Is
here?
that Hey, who
how's
knows
that
Like,
this,
working
bro?
out?
One
How's that
second.
working out for
You
you?
think if you think suicide is going to be prevented by Big Bird, you got me on.
Thank you.
That's
I
Thank
think that
funny.
sharing American culture and values is a positive thing.
Okay,
That's
One second.
great.
Hold on, hold
Whose
on.
man
Share
is
American
this, Marty,
culture.
bro?
They Hold do on not. one Let's be second. very clear. They
Jeremy,
do
let's
not
ask
want to. Okay.
Jeremy, let's ask a real quick, clear question, right? Like, what is the benefits, though, right? Because you said something very valid. What is the benefits of the Sesame Street? Like, what us paying for that? What are we gaining as American citizens? What are we gaining? Go ahead,
Hello.
Jeremy. Are you asking me or are you asking
No,
Jeremy?
no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm asking Skull.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
okay. You're asking me, like, why exporting American culture is good, why Ultra Sesame that had a giant yellow bear and aired in the USSR before its fall when they were our mortal enemies,
Huh?
helped us have a relationship later with Slavic and Baltic countries. And these are the people on the other side that want to buddy up with Putin. So, I mean, clearly it
You're
worked
really
there.
reaching. You're
But
really
now,
reaching.
now all of a
And
sudden,
Putin.
Hold on, Brian. Hold on,
doing
Brian.
that
Hold on,
there
Brian.
is wrong.
You're saying Skull Big
Hold,
Bird
hold,
got us that deal?
hold on 1 second, Grant. Let's hear him out. So then we go ahead and respond. I want to hear exactly what he's saying so he can be clear. Skull, go ahead.
I'm saying that exporting American cultural ideals and American
Yes.
cultural values are a positive thing for global
They
stability.
they don't they
They are a
don't want.
positive thing
Jeremy,
for
hold
our
on, hold on.
hegemonic dominance over this world. And I think it's really funny that everybody who says America first is saying, why are we paying to have our entertainment other places? Why do you think, dude? It's not just entertainment, it helps shape their worldview to be like
No, no,
ours.
no. You can't. You can't be
All
that
right, hold
ignorant.
on, Brian. Hold on, Brian. 1 second, Jeremy. Go ahead, bro. You was trying to
Yeah,
jump.
you just said that, bro.
They
One
they
second,
they
Jeremy. Go ahead.
they don't want our American entertainment. Not interested. They don't like us. We shouldn't be there. We need to mind our own goddamn business. We need to stop trying to jam our USA down their throat. It's causing a problem. And we should, and if you think that like the US was like, you know what we'll do? We'll get peaceful by giving them Big Bird. You're just mistaken. It's just a way for them to funnel money and let Biden put that in his pocket or some kind of dude, somebody attached to that got paid. And it isn't about US being over on TV in Iraq. Trust me on that.
I would just like to
Well,
add, Marty, if I could,
PBS got
One
paid.
second, Brian. 1 second. Go ahead, Grant.
I just want to add that when I go to the Middle East and Europe, not so much, but particularly the Middle East, well, let me just stay at home first. I don't want my kids watching Big Bird. You guys think that we want to export. Skull's acting like we're exporting good stuff. What's going on in our country is weird. We got some
Yeah,
weird stuff going on in this country.
Grant, the goal of America is to be so great that they come to us, that they look to and want to be like us. Not that we have to force us on them. Fuck them. Let them stay in their 19th century or 18th century rags in the fucking desert if that's what they want to do. We are the shining light on the hill. You come to us. We're not going to pay you to come to us. We don't want to pay you to be like us. They can't be like us. When they come to this country, look at what goes on. They tear apart the country. Look what they're doing in Sweden. Look what they're doing in Germany. They're thugs. So why are we spending the money
Hey, man,
doing this?
Marty,
Oh,
And
wait,
by the
wait.
Marty,
way,
Hold
by
on.
the way, by
Marty,
the way,
bro. Can I
Brian,
have the
one
floor?
second. 1 second.
we,
No,
One
no,
we,
no,
second.
no,
we,
no, no,
we,
no,
we
no, no,
give
no.
wait,
One
wait.
second.
Headline.
We
1 second,
give
bro.
money.
One mic.
And Jonathan, let me just finish the point. We spend money for Sesame Street at the same time we're sending $40 million. What was it, a week to the Taliban? $40 million a week to the Taliban guys killing our soldiers. This Biden guy, the rot that Trump has been left to clean out, the rot is going to take him 2 years to clean out. That's why they're moving so quickly, and they're looking to use guys like Elon Musk and other people, other patriots that aren't going to listen to the whining liberals who supported.
Can I just
Go
add one thing if you don't mind?
ahead, Jeremy. Let's go.
Go ahead.
I,
We're gonna
I,
come back
I
to
would
you.
think that
Bring the fire,
it,
Jeremy. Bring it.
I would think that if you were going to be in the White House, right, and you were going to have advisors, wouldn't you want the most powerful, brilliant, richest man in business who's ever done it to be there advising the president on business
No, 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 no,
strategy?
no. This is not
No,
this.
you
This.
wouldn't.
Well, let me explain to you. This is government. This is not a business. I think Elon's a
No, that's
brilliant.
it. But that's what you're missing.
But he's a
Government is a
brilliant.
business,
One
and the
second. But
sooner
Jeremy,
hold on,
Jeremy,
let me
hold on,
finish.
Jeremy. I'm
The
responding, man. Jeremy,
sooner
1 second.
you get the government as a
Jeremy,
business,
Jeremy,
the best
Jeremy.
you'll
I'm
be.
responding.
Bro,
Jeremy, I'm
Jeremy, come on, bro.
responding.
Mute out.
Yo, yeah, I'm responding. I want you to go ahead and respond. But that's how we're gonna do this. Listen to me.
Sure.
He's. This is government. It's not a business. He's a brilliant businessman. I won't take that from him. Okay. Definitely want
Mhm.
Elon when we're talking business. But when you're talking about government, okay, business is cutthroat. Okay, business is cutthroat. All right, you can't be cutthroat as cutthroat in government because people's lives are at stake.
Wait. Did you just say we can't be cutthroat in
Mute out.
politics? Look what they did to Trump.
No, no, hey, Marty. No, I got it.
There's
Let
nothing
it
more
go. Let
cutthroat
it
than
go.
politics. Nothing more cutthroat than politics. Look at the false charges they brought against Trump.
That was
You're
no
talking
fucking
about
false charges, man.
oh
Wake the fuck up.
bullshit.
I
Bullshit.
would,
Wake
I
the
would,
fuck
I would,
up.
I would just, I would just say, Jonathan, with all due respect,
Go ahead, sir.
the sooner you realize that business and politics are one and the same, the better you'll be, because this entire country has been built off nothing but business, right
And
down
they're
from,
ruthless. It's
ru-
ruthless.
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
ruthless, right down from the Asians building the railroads to slaves building 90% of the cities. Like it is a business,
Absolutely, but
100%.
governing result government when you govern, it affects lives. Okay, right now, holding some of that funding is affecting cancer treatment. Holding some of that funding is affecting food and programs
Where?
that
Not in the
that
U.S.,
that that.
buddy. Not in the
Yeah,
U.S. Not in the U.S., buddy.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Actually, it
No,
I'm
is.
he
sorry.
he
Yeah,
cut he
it
cut
is.
American cancer treatment, bro.
Exactly.
He cut
Hold on.
research for
Let me ask you
American
something.
hospitals to
Okay, so
research
let's
cancer.
let's talk about that for a second. Okay, can you? Who is that talking? By the way, who is the gentleman that was speaking?
This
That's
call,
Ben Stock. That's Ben Stock. Let's go.
No, no,
Let's
not
go.
Benstock. The
Let's
Scott.
young
go.
guy.
Scott.
Skull.
Scott, Scott, can you read to me exactly where Donald Trump has cut government funding that is affecting cancer treatments, and just tell me what hospitals? Because I'm just curious. I'm not
Eh,
trying to like. I'm just
Yeah, that
curious.
has not happened.
Okay, like, look, guys. Once
Oh
again,
no, hold on,
we're
hold on,
not.
hold on. Let
Hold
him
on, bro.
get to it.
Jeremy. When I speak, 1 second, guys, we're not looking for Flavor Flav here. Okay, we don't need you. We don't want you jumping in. You will be booted, and you will be in a room tomorrow talking about us. Okay, do not jump in. All right, we'll let you know when it's okay to jump in. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm asking, like, because those are bold statements. When you say things like Donald Trump has stopped people from getting cancer treatments, those are things that people might actually read and really believe. And I'm not saying you might be right.
It
You might be
is.
right.
It's
But
correct.
can somebody point to me the factual evidence of that? Can we just get to that? Because
Can
like
someone put that in the
I
chat? Can someone
I,
put that
I
stuff in the chat?
yeah,
I'm
I've
curious what and explain to me why he would cut that. Is there a reason why he's
Jeremy,
cutting
hey Jeremy,
medical? Sure.
Jeremy, do you have a Bugatti or just a Bugatti hat?
That's so funny.
Oh damn, got
That's
him.
so
All
funny.
right, guys. Here's the
Ow!
deal. So,
Ow!
guys, 1 second, guys. So we have a different. We've been going at it. It's been like a several of us, but I want to bring some. I want
But
1 second.
Jeremy made the best point tonight. He just asked you to. Can we see where
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
happened?
Grant, we're doing that, Grant. But in the
I've
No,
got
no,
meantime,
I've
you're
got
not
the
doing it.
full
No,
list
you're not
right
one
doing it.
second,
here.
Grant.
You never
In the
do it.
meantime,
I've got the full list right here of $8 billion in funding.
let's go. When I'm speaking, sir, please.
Oh, sorry.
Thank
Skull,
you.
So
skull,
can
So
I make
anyway,
can I answer
anyone,
Grant real quick?
guys,
king
listen to
bean.
me. No zero tolerance, folks. Zero tolerance,
Oh,
folks. Please. So what I'm trying to say to you is this right here. I want some other people that haven't had a chance to speak yet. We're gonna go back to the main core, but I want to get some of the people that's here that haven't had an opportunity to jump in. This is how we discover new talent and new voices. So what I want, Jeremy, don't worry. You're gonna get your Elon Musk time.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up.
and wait a
No,
minute,
no.
Jonathan. The requirement is talent, right? So that would
Yeah.
exclude
So
Rochelle and
anyway, with
Yvonne.
that being said, folks, with that being said, anyone else wants to jump in? Feel free to jump in. Let's do
Can
it.
I just answer about that?
Anyone
Yeah,
else?
yeah, you can answer about the
No,
Bugatti.
no.
Okay.
Grant.
I just
I
ordered my shirt.
zero tolerance, folks. I'm serious. Co-host at this point in time, get control of the room. All right. Anyone else wants to jump in that haven't spoken yet? That's what I want to go to right now. Is there anyone going twice? All right.
Hello,
With that being said, who's that? Who said hello? Let's go.
that's Sergey. I don't want to jump in too much into the conversation, but
Then don't.
what?
All right. So let's get back to the main conversation then.
Oh,
Jeremy.
Can I
you
Let's
want
just
to
make
go.
play?
Somebody else. Let
Clearly
I
not
somebody
just want to
else.
make
talent.
one comment.
Clearly
I
not
just
talent.
ordered my Chiron. It'll be here in 2 months, so I'll pull up on you, Grant, and we can go
Okay,
for a ride.
I can't wait to look at it. I'm gonna touch it
Fucker.
with one finger.
Oh my God.
Cool. Let anybody else on the floor want to jump in?
No,
Could I
No, Marty. It's not anybody. It's somebody with talent. Somebody.
Shit. Somebody with
could I
I
jump in
tried.
for a second?
So
substance,
anyway,
perhaps.
yeah. So
Can I
Somebody
anyway,
with
jump in
folks.
or
common
not?
So anyway, folks. Like I said, all right. So where we are with this is like Elon actually jumped up and he spoke for 6 minutes 47 seconds. The next closest speaker was 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay, and these are all cabinet members. These are all people that have been vetted and approved by Congress. Okay, and these are and his vice president. Some people only spoke as little as I think it was like 47 seconds or 38 seconds, whatever it was. Say 39 seconds, something like that. So Elon, when you look at this video
He's been
and you
rolling.
look
He's
at
been
one
rolling with
second.
his homie quite a bit, though, bro.
Was that 1 second, Grant? When you look at Elon's time that he's given to speak in the cabinet meeting, and then you look at that video, it was just Trump and Elon walking around and eating them guys. Okay, that that says a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's in charge here? Is it
They're friends.
Elon?
They're friends, dude. The
No,
rich,
yo,
the
hold on, hold on,
richest
hold on.
man in the world and the most powerful man in the world are friends.
Let's just say this for a second. Let's say Jonathan, you were president, right? Wouldn't you have your homeboys up in there in the Oval Office running shit with you? Be honest. Like, come on, let's
I
be
can't.
real.
No, not like that. No,
Fucking
no,
lie.
no
You
other,
goddamn
no
lie.
other, no other
Nah, you
president, no other
goddamn lie.
president, no other president
Yes,
You
you
know,
has
I
done
would, you
think the
son
anything.
of a
issue,
bitch.
Jonathan,
No, see,
Jonathan,
that's what again.
uh,
No other. See, you guys can simplify it like that, but no other president has
You
done it.
liar.
that's how secure he is.
Yes, but
No,
Yeah.
but
JB, you say that no other president has done it, but why compare it simply because no other president has
because
done it?
that's not how it's supposed to be done. Our
But that's
country is not
that's the
supposed to be ran
point,
that way.
Jonathan. That's the point. Shit is different now. It's
No,
supposed to be
It
different.
is.
You're supposed to be disruptive. You're supposed to do things that have never been done. That's how the world moves forward. The
no,
world
no,
moves
not like
forward.
that,
No,
guys.
listen. Yes, it does. The world moves forward and
I'm
onward and
all about
upward, and great
disruption.
things happen. Great things happen when you do things like this. This is why we're here talking about it. The main reason they're doing these things so people like this do this. Ain't
You know,
nobody out there saying Joe Biden. No one's talking
Yeah,
about him.
yeah,
Jeremy,
but
Skeletor ass.
Jeremy, you know, the other day, last week, when Trump was in there signing executive orders, uh,
Yep.
they started talking about Doge. I'll bet you Elon talked for 15 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
He probably
Yeah, he
talked.
did.
Probably talked longer than anybody, including Trump.
eh,
He's
eh,
talking, bro. He's talking because
yeah.
Trump wants him in there. Trump wants
Yeah,
him in
good,
the room.
good, but good
Well,
business.
okay.
Listen,
1 second, Jeremy.
look,
Here's the thing. I got to respond to a couple of things. You guys have been just going on and on. Here's the thing. First
okay,
of all,
I'm gonna
Jeremy,
shut up.
we do want disruption. Okay, you're right. Okay, but we in our government we can't have it done that way because we need to know who's actually doing it because we need to be able to know who needs to be held accountable. It's about accountability. When you're doing it that way, you don't know who's accountable. All right. So that's why we've done it for 200 and something years, and we became the best in the world. This country has become the greatest in the world doing it. We're coming on our 250th year, okay, and we did it the best that anyone has ever done it. And now you're saying change it up. We're growing.
I,
Our
I,
GDP is growing. Everything's growing.
I don't think we've been the best in the world. I think we used to be the best in the world. I don't think we've been in the best in the world. I think we've actually been kind of a laughing stock to the entire world. To be honest with you, I
Mm.
don't think for a second we've been the best in the world.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
if we're the laughing
like
stock in the world,
listen, if we break down like if we break down everything, economics, education, financials, we're like 23 in education, we're like 44 in financial. I mean, we're bad. Like, if you want to break out like the stats, we can break out the stats. It'll literally make you miserable. It'll make your head spin if I tell you, if I read every single
No, not
statement
some
on
of these
how bad
people.
we are.
1 second, Grant.
Some
One
of these
second.
people want that,
Grant,
Jeremy.
Grant, I need to respond to that real quick. Here we go, Jeremy. If that is the case, then Trump needs to put that gold card idea in the drawer because no one will want to come here off. If we're that
No, no,
horrible,
it's not.
no. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. If we're that bad,
We
then
got
we're not
great
gonna sell
shopping.
one. We're not gonna sell one of those gold cards. Okay. So if we're that bad, we're not gonna be able to
we're gonna
sell five
sell.
million dollar
We're gonna
citizenships.
sell enough of those gold cars to make it so we don't have to have tax
Oh, so
increases.
wait,
That's how
wait.
many
So
gold
we're
cars we're gonna
horrible.
sell.
We're horrible, but we're gonna sell that many gold cards.
No,
Make
no,
up
no.
your mind. You're trying to have it both ways.
Let me explain. We're not horrible. We're just
That's actually you
stupid.
did. You said we've been pretty goddamn miserable.
What he
Well, let's
said
be real.
was no. What he said was we've been the laughing stock,
The
which we
laughing
have,
stock. Who wants to come and become a citizen of the
because you
laughing
still
stock?
want to come to America.
Everybody who
But
still
Yeah.
wants an American visa and who
No,
still wants the American
but
dream.
Jonathan,
are we
we
or are we
have
not
been
the
the
laughing
laughing
stock?
stock for 4 years. If you talk to people from around the
Now, oh,
world,
for 4 years now.
yes, yes, they thought
Jonathan,
we looked weak.
go to Jonathan. I don't know how much you've traveled recently, but just go to a foreign country and say what do you think about America and see what happens. I have a lot of
Oh, I
people
know what
from
they're gonna say
the
about America right
I have a
now.
lot of people from the UAE who I work with, right? And these guys are like, America. They think we're like just retarded at this
Trash.
point.
He said go to a foreign country and then he mentions Dubai and the UAE. Come on, bro.
That's
All
not
right.
a foreign country.
The hell out?
No, guys.
Mention more. I'm saying mention more than just the rich ones, bro. That's what I'm saying. Mention the
Oh
ones that
yeah,
y'all call third world.
the
Why?
I don't even think they know what's going on. They don't even have running water
Well, as a matter of
or
Bro,
fact,
internet.
man,
some of
bro, see, this is my problem. Y'all sit here call people poor, bro. Them poor people over there is more happy than a lot of these Americans in this country who depressed in this mental asylum. So stop it, bro.
Really? Would you like to go statistic for that? I'll tell you what.
Definitely less medicated, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what. Let's do some research right now on happiness on countries, and let's see who's number one. Shall
Go
we?
ahead, pull it up. Pull it up.
No. We're not.
Pull them
Headline.
up.
We're not. Headline. We're not centering that right now. That's not where we're going. That's not the direction we're going in. All right.
No,
So,
no, that's not the direction I was going in, and that's not why I mentioned that. But the
go ahead.
fact that you say, oh, all these countries talking about us, and then you just mentioned the rich one, like, come on, bro.
Jonathan,
Mention all of
Go
them.
ahead.
Jonathan.
Luis.
Don't talk
Okay,
just about
I'll
the UAE
mention
and
One
Dubai
Italy.
where
mic.
your
Oh,
friends is
Italy.
one
at
mic,
No,
though.
hold
guys.
up,
Italy.
wait.
Drop it
Hey,
Italy,
down.
yo,
One
Mike,
Jonathan.
mic,
mute up.
guys. One mic.
Italy.
Hold on,
One
guys.
mic.
We
One
have
mic. One mic, guys.
Italy.
One mic. One mic, guys.
Guys,
One mic. Luis is trying to jump in there. Guys, listen to me. I look, guys. If I'm saying one mic, please, guys, make sure you guys just drop the people that's still talking. All right, because we got to keep control of the show. Luis, go ahead, Luis. You were trying to jump in there, Cindy. Go ahead, Luis.
yeah. With reference to that point that headliner just brought up, America's number 15th on the list of happiest places. I'm not gonna go through a whole list. I know we ain't trying to go in that direction,
What's
but
number one?
but
What's number one?
Doesn't
number
matter.
one
Go
is
ahead.
Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Israel,
Iceland's number
Netherlands.
one.
Yeah, no, I said Finland.
Finland. Okay, go ahead and give
Okay.
me the list.
No,
Finland,
no, no,
Iceland.
no, because Jonathan
What's
said
number three? What's number
he
three?
doesn't want
I got to know,
Iceland.
bro. I got to
Iceland
know.
is
Come
number
on.
three.
Give him number
Iceland,
three. Go ahead.
Iceland is number
Louis,
three.
Louis, do your list real quick. Get it out the way, okay?
Finland,
And
Denmark,
then we
Iceland,
get back on I-95, as Cindy would say. Go ahead.
Oh
Finland,
man.
Denmark, Iceland, Israel, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Switzerland, Luxembourg, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland, and then we got
Dude,
the United States.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
okay, now let's do me a favor. Let's look at capita, how wealthy those companies are. Those
We
We're
don't
not
see
doing
that's the
all that.
thing. We don't care about your money, bro.
We're not going there. We're not going there. We're not
First
going
of
there,
all,
Jeremy.
So anyway,
Headlines like I don't care
you
about the
do care
money.
about the money. You do care about the money. Trust me, you
Bro,
do.
Jeremy,
why?
It's just
Why
Jeremy,
do I
you need
care
to go to
about
Iceland
somebody's
with your
money that I
vagina.
can't spend, bro? Why do I care about
you,
somebody's money who's not investing in my community? Why would I care about your money?
you
What
didn't
part of
don't care
Africa
about
you live
my
in?
money,
Why
their
would I care
money.
about any of their money, bro?
So you don't care about making money at all.
Bro,
all right.
I'm not
That's
worried,
not what he
bro.
said.
Money is the
That's not what he
last of
said.
my worries right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This ain't even what we talking about. We was talking about the fact of happiness and you saying other countries is all poor and America's the greatest. Lewis just read off the list. We not even the happiest.
Do you think
That's all
wealthy
y'all
people?
can talk about is money.
All right, one mic, guys. One mic. One mic. One
Wealthy
mic.
people aren't happy? You ever try to
One
frown
mic,
on a
folks.
jet ski?
One mic. Hey guys, real quick, guys. So anyway, yeah, guys, listen to me. We gotta we gotta listen as we talk because we just got when we start speaking over people, guys. We gotta make sure we do that. This is great, folks. This is great stuff. I enjoy the passion that's here, and people have a lot of passion. That's great.
Hey,
So, but with
John.
that being said,
John.
I got Bobby that has his hand up. Bobby, go ahead, jump in, Bobby. Bobby, this is not Tony Robbins hour either. We're debating the news. We're debating the news. But go ahead,
You got
Bobby.
it, man. You got it. I'll respect that. Well, first of all, when it comes to happiness, I think we could all probably agree health is a bigger determinant of happiness than anything. So I don't know where the money thing comes in, but I think health would be the first thing we'd want to talk about. But to Jonathan's main point, he's trying to get us back to one thing I want to remind everyone is anyone here not aware of who Donald Trump has been for the past many years since he first ran for president? We all know who the guy is. We know he doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do. So I think it would be crazy that we're suddenly trying to twist and mangle his relationship with Musk to be anything but that Trump thinks he's an out of the box thinker, clearly successful, clearly has done exactly what Trump's asking him to do here prior. And I think Trump appreciates that because he's got a lot of typical conventional thinkers around him. He's had a lot of deep state people, or at least, establishment people that he turned out he couldn't trust. And so Trump believes, out of the box thinker, has clearly done this before, helped me get elected, right? The guy's backing definitely helped. And also him having a platform like X where Trump could actually share things and not get censored. I think Trump just appreciates that, and he's like, this is a guy I want right next to me. The next thing I want to just
Good
hold
job,
on,
buddy. Good
real
job.
quick, real quick. I'm going to land the plane. I promise. The next thing I wanted to bring up was just that we knew Elon Musk and Donald Trump were together in this process before the election, well before it. So that was established when everybody decided to put him in office with Elon Musk right there with him.
People resonated to that.
People resonated with it. And so here's the next part. So the idea that we need to know who's in charge, I agree with Jonathan. I think we need to know who's in charge. It's a fair, hold on. It's a fair question. It's a fair question. Hold on. I don't know who's cutting me
Sir
off, but
Jude,
just
mute
hold on
out,
a
bro.
second, man. You'll get your chance.
Hey guys, can y'all mute
So
out whoever that is? 1 second, Bobby. Guys, listen to
yeah.
me. Who, anyone interrupts anyone again, mute them, okay? And if they come back off mic after you mute them, drop them. I don't care who it is, okay? If that was Sir Jude, you my dude. You got to learn because you can't start talking while someone else is talking. We're on a podcast, people are listening, and it sounds horrible. Go ahead, Bobby.
All right, you got it, man. And I'm gonna land, guys. I promise you'll get plenty of time, I'm sure, to rebut anything I'm saying. So what Jonathan said, I think makes sense. It's a fair question. We should ask this: who's actually in charge? But I think we all know Trump's in charge. We just don't want to believe it because Elon Musk is getting a lot done for Trump, and I think people who don't like Trump hate that. Now the thing is, if we're asking this question now, I want to know who in this room that's concerned about that with Trump was concerned about that when Joe Biden was hardly present in the White House. And other people on the other side were asking who's in charge. Now suddenly it's a fair question, even though we know who's in charge. It's Trump. And last piece is that just because it's always been done a certain way doesn't mean that we should keep doing that. That's a logical fallacy. It's called appeal to tradition. Just because it's been done this way, we should keep doing it. If Trump is doing something different that America put him in office to do, that's exactly what we wanted him to do. Maybe not all of us in this room, but America. And he's doing exactly what we asked for. There are no surprises here, but a lot of people hate that it's actually getting done because you didn't want this. But a lot of us did, and we are seeing exactly what we voted for. So that's all I want to share. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate you.
No problem. I told that. I mean,
Man,
You can't.
man.
How do you recover
Jonathan,
from that?
you
I
can't
like
have it
him. I
both ways.
like him.
You know you can't have it both ways, right? We
go
know
ahead,
that Trump
Brian.
is
Let's do it.
we know that Trump is an egomaniac, right? And do
He
you
is. He
think for a
is.
second, he would let Elon Musk, if Elon Musk started flexing his muscles too hard, Trump would find a reason to get him out of there. I think the real, what we're seeing with Trump and why all these libs are getting crazy, that list is coming out. That Epstein list is coming out.
Uh-oh.
And
Whoa.
we've got this two-tier justice system. You guys tell me what happens to pedophiles once they're convicted and they go to jail and they get put in general pop. What happens to them?
Ask
You get
Donald
the
Trump.
old shaft.
It
They
ain't
get
Ask
pretty.
Donald
Then
Trump.
to get
and
suicided.
so we've got this two-tier justice system where if you're a white privileged pedophile, we're going to protect you. And I say this irrespective of party, whoever it is. I don't like Republican, or I don't tolerate Republican pedophiles any more or less than Democrat pedophiles. Lock them all up. Get the list out. Don't select, well, we got to protect this guy and we got to protect that guy. Get the list out. They've got films, video of all these people, VHS and CD-ROMs of these guys. We know that the FBI had it. If they haven't destroyed it, which they tried to do, let this stuff come out. And this is part of Trump being in charge. Being in charge. We know there are going to be very powerful people in politics, international politics, and business that are going to be exposed. And you pick the person that you think was on that island that was on the plane. I don't want to name names because people say I'm a fake.
Yeah, don't
Pick
name
the
Trump.
person.
Don't name Trump because he
Pick,
was his best friend. Don't name names.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't do that.
Well,
It'll go
Lewis,
against
you
what you're
sound
saying right now.
stupid. So
They
let's
were
Oh,
listen.
not
I
best
sound
friends,
bad.
Lewis.
Hey,
They
he
were
was not
not
his
best
best
Lewis
friend.
is
friends, Lewis.
fired
He
up.
was not his best friend. He was
He
just in
started.
almost every photo in the '90s with him. You're right.
Lewis, can you slow down for interrupting? If if
Oh,
if Trump is on that list,
let's
so
not
be it.
interrupt
But
Brian.
so be it, and then let him be put in the cell in general pop and see how he likes getting general popped in his ass. But it ain't him. You
I
know it
don't think
ain't
they
him.
released
It's
the
Let
not.
shit.
It's not
you
Donald
know it ain't
Trump
him.
in the photos with
Lewis,
Epstein.
Lewis. He
It's
was the
not
first
him
one to
in
expose.
parties
He
with
was the
Epstein,
first
looking
one
at
to
little
Lewis,
girls.
expose.
Hold
Lewis,
on,
one
hold on.
second.
He was the first one to expose Epstein. He kicked him out of his club because he was going after girls. He cooperated fully before anybody else did. in West Palm Beach, and he said, if you understand rich people speak, he said, yeah, we both like gals. We have a lot in common. We both like gals. He likes his a little on the young side. If you understand that, that's rich people speak for a freak. And Trump wanted nothing to
Exactly,
do with the
Lewis.
guy.
Get your
All
white
right, so hold
chicken.
on.
Go,
Let's go,
That
Luis.
white
Luis. I
Hold
want
on,
to hear what
Grant. One
Luis
yeah,
mic
got to
on
go ahead,
say.
Luis. One
Lewis.
mic on Luis. Grant.
Uh,
1 second.
So,
okay.
so he's been caught on multiple occasions hanging out, partying with them. He was always at Mar-a-Lago. They partied all the time. He himself went to Epstein Island. Are you kidding me?
He
You know
was
what?
never at Epstein.
It's the fake outrage for me, right? It's the way in which you booty clap for Donald Trump,
He
and
was
yet turn a blind eye to what he
never there.
actually does.
Brian,
He,
one mic, Brian. Go ahead,
this
Luis.
same man that you advocate for said he would fuck his own daughter if it wasn't his daughter. What are we talking about here?
That's not what he
That's
said.
not what he said.
What he
That's not
say?
Wait,
what he
wait a
said.
minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
and he
Hold on.
grabs
One
him by
mic.
the
I'm
pussy
not gonna
too.
tell
No,
you
I
what he
no,
said,
understand.
but
Brian.
that's not what he
Even
said.
Daphne.
Go.
Wait a second.
Trump
Wait a
was not
second.
on
Let me.
the.
No, no, no.
If
Every single last one of you guys
Trump
who just jumped.
was
Trish, mute your mic,
not.
please.
One
Mute your mic.
second.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. Listen to me. If you want to jump in, I know who that is. Your voice
Oh, I bet I
is.
know too.
Where is she?
Probably
Are
under
you
the
She
there?
down there.
Where is she?
She
usually over
down
here.
there.
Okay. Trish, go ahead. You want to jump in, but I want to.
I'm
I heard
sorry. It
you.
was a mistake. I was a mistake. I accidentally pressed my mic. I don't want to jump in right now. I will later.
Okay, yeah, because I heard your annoying ass voice, and I was like, that got to be
That is
Trish.
not who I thought it was at all. You're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Nah, that
I
was
got
Trish
another
annoying
Hey,
self.
annoying
No, I
Skull,
have
go
to
ahead,
say
Skull,
this. No,
Skull.
what?
Don't be
1 second.
an
Let,
annoying orange, Jonathan.
listen, guys.
No, hold on.
I always come to bat for liberal points that I agree with. I just got to say this: when if some of you have friends with jets, some of you have jets, and when you say, "Hey, you want to jump on my Falcon 9, head over here," you're probably going to say, "Yeah." So I mean, as much as we want to hate on this, it's like I don't know if you ever flew down to the island, just riding on the dude's jet. I don't know if that's enough, right?
that's
I
right,
mean,
Bobby
I
Kennedy.
just full
Bobby
transparency.
Kennedy.
I just don't know if
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's enough.
But
Grant, mute your mic, bro. He said something
well,
to
I'm the only
defend
one
you.
here that owns a jet, so
No,
let me
I
just.
know, but yeah, I understand that. Let the man talk, and
No,
then
no,
he can go.
I'm talking to him. I'm agreeing with Skull. He's
Yeah, I know
absolutely
that, but
right.
Skull gave me a signal like that. They like tell Grant to shut the fuck up, and so that was a signal when he did that. And
We're,
so, go
No,
ahead.
that
we're
wasn't
not
my
talking about
signal.
riding on the
Hey,
No,
jet.
Grant.
Brian
Go ahead,
and
Skull.
Grant.
Go
We're
ahead,
not
I
Skull.
You
One
talking
mic
trying
on
about
to
Skull.
riding
One
on
mic
the
on Skull.
jet.
you
We're
trying
not
to
talking
get
about riding on the jet. We're talking about
You're
riding on
trying to
little
guys.
kids.
Stop, Brian.
you're trying to get white people arguing at
Okay,
one another.
Skull.
We
Go ahead,
don't
Skull.
tear we don't tear
Skull, go ahead.
We don't tear each other down.
Skull,
we don't tear each other down. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
Skull,
I'm
we,
just
let's
we,
gonna
go.
we
say,
leave that
like,
for other
we
people to
don't
do that to
know,
one
right?
another. Can I
Like,
fin?
he
Can I?
rode on my
Grant,
jet to
one
the
mic,
Super Bowl.
Go ahead,
I
Skull.
mean, I ride on some guy's jet to the Super Bowl. I mean, he might not have known, right? And when he did find out, he did say the guy was a creep. So I mean, I'll just leave it there. You know,
I'm actually doing a bunch of research right now.
And
So
But he
from
Jeremy,
he was friends with him in the early days, briefly, like the same way that everybody knew Epstein. Epstein was kind of in the scene. I'm reading it right now, and then in the early 2000s, something happened with a female, and Trump basically said, "You're not allowed around anymore." There's like a bunch of stories about it where Trump was like, I knew him publicly. We were friends, kind of. Like we've been around each other in social gatherings. And then there was a point in time where he distanced himself. He did make the comment he likes pretty girls the same way I do. Some of them are very young on his side. He did make that comment.
about
Um,
his
I,
daughter.
No,
no,
that's the thing. I
no,
feel like
no,
Trump is
then
stupid
not,
enough that he would just come out
not,
and say
not at
it.
all. Like I think
Yes, he
Trump,
did.
Trump, Trump really distanced himself from Jeffrey Epstein. He really did. He did. Look it up, Jonathan. He distanced himself,
Yeah,
and he
he
and
did.
he, and he removed
If I start
and
getting
he re-
called, I'm gonna
Jeremy.
distance myself
A
too.
second.
and he removed him from Mar-a-Lago, being allowed at Mar-a-Lago.
Jeremy, let me tell you, Trump did distance himself with between him and Epstein. What I give you guys all that. All I was agreeing with, I can't remember who said it was about the comment he made about his daughter. That was a
He was
factual
basically
statement.
saying that his
Now,
daughter was beautiful. His daughter
no,
is
no, no, no,
beautiful.
no,
Have you
no, no,
seen
no,
his
no, no, no,
daughter?
no, no.
Like,
Hold on, bro. Hold on. The
smoke
statement
show.
of if she wasn't my daughter, I would sleep with her. That was a factual.
What?
Now,
I don't
this is
believe he
some.
said
Let me
that.
tell you
But
something.
was it?
Let me tell every single one of you
We
guys
want to. We
something.
want. We
Let me
want to
Okay.
see the
hold on.
quote.
One second here. I voted for the guy, right? But I'm keeping it real with you. He said that shit. 100%.
But
Now,
No,
can I
he
if you
ask you a
don't
didn't.
question?
believe me,
Can I ask you a
You're
question?
keeping it wrong
if
with
you don't
us.
believe, no, don't tell me I got this wrong because this was a live interview. And
It
correct me if I'm
was. It
wrong. I believe he
was.
was on
Hmm.
Oprah when. You
We
understand what
I've
I'm
debating it
saying?
watched
for
it
white
So
20
now,
guy
hold
free.
times.
on one
We got to
second. Hold
debate. We
on
got to debate. We called one last night.
one second. Once
Oh
again,
my god.
this is one of those things that you can definitely go look it up. You will find it. And Grant, you will find it. Brian, you will find it. I know you guys have your sources. Real. Now, once again, I'm not saying that I did, like I said, I did vote for Gavin. That is real. That did happen.
Marty,
So
this
we'll
is a guy that
find that
doesn't
he
even
said he'll
drink. Like,
sleep with his daughter.
Now, now,
This is a
He
guy that
said
doesn't even
That's
verbatim.
a
drink.
little
one
taken
second.
out of
What he's
content too.
one
No, he
second.
said
No, no,
verbatim.
no. Verbatim. He said,
He
if
said
it wasn't my
if
daughter, I would date her."
yes,
So
he
what?
said no.
Yeah,
Hold
that's a
on,
He
lot
said
different
you're
than
that
what you
she's
absolutely
a
said,
beautiful
Marty.
girl, and
no.
if she
He did
wasn't my
say
That,
daughter,
Hey, let me find it.
what's wrong with that, by the way? Tell me what's wrong with that.
We
What?
debating if a white man
We
is a
should
fool.
DJ.
Okay, yo, all
Hold
right.
on. One
It
second,
Headline,
bro.
is.
headline. Get rid of headline, headline. No,
One
he
second,
keep
bro.
bringing his
Hold
race
on.
up,
Why?
his race shit up. No, no.
One
Try
second.
again
No,
tomorrow,
let me.
Grant,
I
headline.
like headline, dude. Headline's
Grant, hold on one
headline's
second,
So,
Grant.
actually
Grant,
so
Grant, Grant.
content
I
Headline's scared.
found the
Jeremy,
interview. I
headline. I
found the
think you're
interview,
cool, bro.
Okay.
I
and I
love
found the
headline.
headline.
I love
I,
headline too.
Okay,
If you
okay. Who's
guys love
talking?
headline, come off mic. Tell
Grant,
me you
Grant,
love
Grant. I don't want
headline.
to hear that shit. Grant, one second. You're inappropriate right now.
I found the interview, and I
When I get rid
found
of someone,
the
I get rid of
comment.
someone.
Why you hating on your own, bro?
No, when I get rid of someone, I get rid of them. Let's move on. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move on.
I found the actual statement, and he basically said
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
on the
You
show.
have the audio? You have the audio, Jeremy?
Yeah,
Play it.
I'll send it to
No,
Jonathan. I'm not sure
play
how
the
to do that.
audio. Play the
Play
I
the
don't know
audio
how
real
to do
quick,
audio.
that.
I want to hear it.
I don't know how to do that.
Because
Put
if
it to your
all
Um,
he
microphone. Put it
said,
to your
if all
microphone,
he
Jeremy.
said was, if she wasn't
I
my
got
daughter,
headphones
I
in.
would date her.
That's
That is
exactly what
just
he said. He said he's
that is a father just showing admiration.
No, he
Because
he
called it
said
sexy. He called it sexy before.
Nah, bro,
I think.
Grant,
I think he said
So
she
what?
was beautiful, like her mother.
bro, you can call your daughter beautiful, bro. You can say certain things, but come on, bro.
so
Like,
he
and you know
made a
what? Hey,
comment
guess
on the
what? Guess what?
View.
Listen, once
He
again,
made a
I'm not.
comment on the View that if she wasn't my daughter, I'd date her, joking around to he likes dating younger women. And he even says that. That's what I meant. I mean,
that sounds worse.
No,
Bro,
that
let
his
me
Yeah.
tell
daughter
you
was
something, Grant. To
beautiful,
be
which she is.
at
I
the
would
end of
date
the
her.
day,
Crazy.
thank you
Okay,
very much.
now you
Because
guys are
to
keeping it real.
See,
thank
you're
you,
all
because to
hearing
be
the same thing,
commenting,
John. You're all hearing the same thing, and you're all interpreting it a different
no,
way.
Cindy,
Yeah,
you
but
are Cindy.
Jonathan
Let's be
told the
honest
truth.
here. For you to be a
He
father and you're
also tried to
comment,
fix
no,
his
Cindy,
daughter up
stop
with
it.
Tom Brady,
Cindy,
and I was
stop it,
right
Cindy.
there. I was right
Absolute,
there.
Cindy, come on,
Marty, you
listen.
find
As a
people on
father,
both sides in this
a-
shit.
I'm not finding
damn,
people on,
that'd
bro.
be. I'd love to collect that specimen. Holy shit, Tom Brady and
Anyway,
her. My
Tom,
God,
dude,
like,
Cindy, you
So,
can't tell me
Jonathan,
that as a
I have
father
the
you can sit
recording.
there
All right, one second,
and
guys. 1 second. We have the recording. Go
I got
ahead.
the
Let's do
recording. You
it.
want me to play it?
Yeah,
go
play
ahead,
it real
play it,
quick.
please.
play it.
All right,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
play it right now.
Come on,
So
Cindy.
they're talking about her being in Playboy, and he's sitting with other women here. Hold on one second.
It would be really disappointing. Not really, but it would depend on what was inside the magazine.
If she posed, it would be fine. But if they put her picture
Yeah, but
on,
it depends on what goes inside the magazine.
well, see, that's her gripe. That's this girl's gripe.
And
People
assume
assume there'll be nude photos.
Right, you do assume
Misleading.
that with Playboy.
Okay, she
But if
didn't
there
know that
weren't, you wouldn't
have an issue with it then. If they were using her to,
I don't think Ivanka would do that inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird.
Okay,
Stop.
clip
You know
that.
what?
That's there's
He's
nothing wrong with what she
playing.
just said.
He
Come
was
on,
play.
guys. Come on, he's
Oh my
joking
All
god.
right,
around.
we
Let's
can
be
move
real.
on. We can move
Nah,
on.
dude.
Y'all know better than that.
Look, first of all, hey, let me ask you guys this outside the context. Did she ever have nude photos taken of her?
No.
I don't believe so because I would have found those.
I don't,
I'm sure you would have,
yeah,
creeper.
yeah, I bet you would.
She
I
is in the
bet you
Goddamn
would.
creep.
way.
Oh man. Yeah, Rick.
I
I
hope
mean, that just goes to show you.
I hope
That's
he's
just,
a Democrat.
that just
Like,
goes to
Hey,
show you, for the
hold
guy that'll
hold
sell
on one
anything,
second.
he won't sell his daughter.
Grant,
Absolutely. Hey
listen.
guys, listen to me. Hey, hold that thought, guys. Hey, if you guys are listening to us out there in podcast land, hey, we're having a great time here. You guys can have a great time with us as well. We do these room live nightly, approximately 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on Spotify, TuneIn, iHeart, Apple, wherever you're listening to us, come join us. Download the Chatter social app. You can download that app either at the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Hey, if you guys are in these rooms listening to us, look up top. We have a link. You guys can actually download those links. I mean, hit that link, download, I don't know, 10, 15 episodes. Help us out. But yeah, absolutely download them, guys. We definitely appreciate your support. 30 countries. Norway came online. People in Norway are now listening to us. And I was like, wow, Norway. So people are appreciating us. So once again, make sure that you guys download it. And
Norway don't have anything to do.
Yeah, no,
Zoom
I was gonna
out
say
from
not
Norway.
intelligent
so
people.
anyway, yeah, but
I
you're
have two
right.
words for you: revenue share.
Yeah,
That's all
but
I want to hear out of
anyway,
you.
with that being said, folks, you guys are
Test.
crazy as hell. Let's
And the
get back to it.
okay,
I
so go
wouldn't say
back
I'm
to
gonna
that
date
point
my
about
daughter.
Ivanka Trump for
Go
1 minute.
Yeah,
Cindy.
let's
Cindy,
let's not skip
we're gonna
over
go back
that,
to Cindy.
Sydney.
Wait, we're gonna go back to Cindy, and then after we go to Cindy, I want to go to some of the people in the audience that want to chime in on this because there's some other people in the audience that want to chime in. Cindy, you're next, and then we're gonna go to the other people
Okay,
in the audience.
after hearing that, I don't
Like
really
me?
think he wanted his daughter in Playboy,
Test.
number
Test.
one,
Test.
right? I think he made that kind of
That's
clear.
right.
And he was absolutely playing, even though when he goes, all right, but she does have a great body. And I'm going to tell you this 99.9% of women were ever offered to be in Playboy would take the offer. I know now two people that didn't take it, one, her, and me. So there you go. But I
Okay.
guarantee you,
You were
99%.
offered Playboy, Cindy?
How
Yes, I
much they
was when I
offer you,
was on.
Sandy
Cindy?
girl.
Yeah,
Cindy, how much they
yeah, when I
offer
was
Girl,
you?
on
I
the
got
internet.
Oh
one
my
mic,
God.
When I was
one
on the
mic,
and
guys, one mic, one
and
mic,
John, to
Like the
prove
Golden
my fact,
Bachelor?
one mic, guys, one mic. I said,
I sat down with
Test.
both of my kids,
co-host.
so both my kids know this. They can testify to this.
Someone's off mic. Can you guys find out who that is, please?
That's me. Sorry.
All right, so go ahead, guys.
No, that's it. Both my
All right,
kids, I sat down
How
and I
much
said,
how much were they going to pay you, Cindy?
I think it was like 350 or 325, somewhere of that number. But at the end of the day, I wasn't going to do it, but I at least sat down with both my kids and had the conversation, right?
Damn, they were taking tough
It's
as
nice to
nails
be
And
to a
my
whole
asked.
new
son
level,
and my daughter
huh?
both said, do it. I said, no, no, no. This will never leave the internet if I do it. Chad, you're too young to understand what this could be
Test.
later on in life. Whatever. I didn't do
Test.
it.
Cindy,
Can
what
we
do you
What
find out
think?
who
age?
said
What
said one
age
second?
were
Wait,
you?
excuse me,
One
So
before
mic,
we move
guys.
on.
Ivanka had,
Before we move on, I have a really
One mic.
important question.
Cindy, one mic, one
Cindy,
mic, one
yes,
mic. So
Cindy, I
no,
just want
Cindy,
to.
I said one mic, please,
Oh,
Daphne. One
excuse me, I
second.
didn't
Hold on.
hear that. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Wow,
relationship
dude.
fight.
Wow,
One
dude.
second, one second,
Daphne
one
wanted to
second,
say
Grant, don't
something,
do that.
man.
All right, Grant. Yeah. So
Gonna
anyway,
shit
guys,
on
with
your
that being said,
girl?
with that being said, guys, look, because there's someone talking, there's someone doing something really rude in the background. There's someone that's making noise in the background. Co-host, can you guys find out who that is and get rid of them, please? They've been doing it all show long. That's what I need to speak to. All right, let's get back to it, guys.
Daphne, would you like to say something?
Yo, no,
I
bro.
do, Cindy.
Hey,
I
yo,
have a
one second,
question
one
that I
second, one
think.
second,
Can't
one
cool.
mic, Daphne. Sergey, don't ever do that, please, respectfully.
You
Well, you
addressing your
said
girl,
jump in.
dog.
I
You
didn't
hear
want to
him?
jump in
But,
before
but,
the
but,
lady. That's
okay, yo, guys, can you? Sergey, gone. All right, Daph, let's do it.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. Listen, I just wanted to ask Cindy. I
Thanks.
think everybody wants to know, Cindy, how would your life have been different? Do you think had you taken the offer and been in the center of Playboy?
I don't know, because I would never do that. I would never do that to myself, and neither would she. And obviously, my point was he didn't want her to do that either as her father. Okay.
350? That's
She
crazy.
don't need that
$3.50.
money. She's got that money.
So
Oh, I
did
love
I
your fan
want?
club,
No,
Cindy.
I don't know how it would have changed my life, but not for the better. Not for the
Cindy,
better.
did you fantasize about what the shots would be like?
They already, Grant, they told me it was going to be. I'm like, absolutely
No, wait.
not.
Let me guess. Let me guess. You
Yeah.
were cleaning out the gutters.
No, I had a fucking ham. I had a tool belt on, right? Like I that. Yeah, okay, not going to happen.
That's the OF content these days, I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like they were gonna be. I bet you
Jonathan, you
They were
got
actually
muscles.
not going to be that bad, but
the
the
scout was
parents.
gonna say tough as nails.
The
How old
All
were
right,
you
point.
when
guys.
this was
Well,
The
all?
all right,
point is,
we're off Cindy. We're off Cindy.
okay. So point is, she refused it, right? Because she has too much class to do that.
Good
My
parenting.
point
Good
is,
parenting.
and her father made it pretty clear on that interview that he wouldn't really want her to do it, even though, hold on, my father would say the same thing because he did. You know, Sin, you look pretty. You still you're holding, blah blah blah. That was the remark my dad made. So
Was this like the Golden
he's
Bachelor
saying,
version?
no, hon, I was 48. Come
Yeah, because I want to get back to the topic. Go ahead.
So,
Let's
but the
send.
point is, the way he said it is, yeah, my daughter has a beautiful body, but you know what? I still don't really think that Ivanka would do that anyways. He danced around that. He was put in a situation, and they all laughed about it. So where was it taking serious? None of it was taking serious.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
So
Yeah,
can
let's
we
get
get
back in.
past that? That Donald
So,
Trump wants to date his daughter or have sex with his daughter
No,
because
the
it's a
first time
stupid
they said it,
conversation.
Cindy, they said if she wasn't my,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
and,
Well,
Okay.
that's
and
what you
that's
guys
not
Anyway.
what
said.
she
Grant's right.
said.
Okay. One second. Okay. You guys defended y'all Jesus.
It's
Okay.
tough being a
Y'all
winner
defended
these
y'all
days.
Jesus. One mic, guys. Let's move on. Anyone in the audience want
You
to
need to
jump in?
clean your glasses, bro.
Isn't it
Yo,
amazing how Trump's
okay, Grant.
kids,
Grant,
none of them are
Grant.
doing drugs, they're not alcoholics, they're
My glasses are clean,
educated.
Grant. Want to
Yeah,
hear
You
that?
guys on iTunes, you
Grant.
guys on
You need
iTunes,
Grant. You need to, yeah. So anyway, anyone else wants to
and you
jump in?
guys that are on iTunes or
Hey,
podcasts, you should come over to Chatter, see what I see.
all right, guys.
John, my
Anyone else wants
question
to jump
is,
in?
if he's such a bad man, how do he raise such good kids? Name
He's not a
one that's
bad.
an
He's
alcoholic, name one that's a drug addict. Go ahead.
he's
Name
not a
one.
bad man.
Name one with
Nobody
mental
likes a winner.
issues.
Wait, 1 second, guys. We got 5 on. We can only have 4 on. One has
Jonathan,
to drop.
your camera lens is very dirty.
Bro. Okay, Grant. 1 second. We're not doing that right
Clean
now.
your camera lens, Jeremy.
Sorry, hold on.
Now you need to clean the lens. You're looking very chubby.
Shut up.
Well, that's not going
Hey,
to help, Grant.
maybe I should go take your
One
10x
second.
course with
Yeah. 1 second, guys. Yeah, guys. We can
Yeah,
only
you
have
should
4
get
on the
on
camera at a
10x
time.
Health.
We can only have 4 up here at a time right now.
Why
with
can't you
you.
So
do 6? Why can't you do 6?
yeah, because the way we have set up with X right now. Once
Uh,
we move.
can
Yeah.
I?
Go ahead, Jeremy. What are you saying?
I said I should do 10x with you and Gary Brecka. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he got terminated.
Oh snap!
All right. With the,
Jeremy.
Let's see how that ends up.
With that being said, Jonathan, can I jump in on Cindy's
yeah,
point?
Steph. Let's go,
Jonathan,
Steph.
Terry Crews, big
Yeah,
Steph,
brother.
I
let's
just
go,
want to
Steph.
jump in and say, Cindy, to your point, as a girl that was raised by a dad that raised only daughters, I think that it's definitely okay for a father to go out and build their girls up. And this probably was a snippet, and whatever context that people would like to take it in, it's going to get spun 5 ways to Friday. But I just want to speak from the perspective of a daughter that was raised as the baby of two girls from a dad that would have went out and he would have lit the world up and shared with them that we were the best thing ever. So I mean,
And
I
would your
think we have
dad,
to be
Steph, say
careful.
that? Would your dad say, my daughters are beautiful? Ray says his daughters are beautiful.
Absolutely, yeah,
My
he
dad,
would.
I say my daughter's beautiful. My ex-husband says
Absolutely.
his
So
daughter's
I'm not trying
beautiful.
to tell anybody
My
what to
father would
think.
tell me that. So I don't know what the problem is there.
Okay,
Go
guys.
Yeah,
Cindy,
yeah.
nobody's
I just
talking
wanted to
Okay.
about
say,
that.
let's be
Cindy,
careful
One
about,
mic,
don't do
guys.
let's
that.
be
You
careful
guys
about.
defended the hell out of this already. Okay. All right. You guys defended Trump. Okay. Okay. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
No, we just
I
Okay.
defended
wanted
the
to hear
truth.
what Steph and Cindy were saying.
Yeah, they just said it. She just said it, Grant, and she was winding down.
Grant, do you have
Yeah,
beauty?
that was
Grant,
it. That was
Grant.
it. Just giving a
Okay.
perspective
Well,
from
okay.
a family of two girls that was raised by a daddy that would have went out and said to the world, they're beautiful, they're great, they're smart, and wouldn't have thought twice about it. So for whatever that's worth, maybe let's don't take it too far out of context when he
Right.
Exactly.
brags on his
Yeah.
daughters.
Yep. Absolutely. So we're done with that,
And we
guys.
do
Once
have to
again,
admit, he does have a beautiful
yeah,
family. We can't
yeah,
take that away. His
yeah.
wife is
But we're not
beautiful.
here to talk
His
about his
daughter's
family, man.
beautiful. His grandchildren are beautiful. Hey,
Cindy. We're
listen.
here. Cindy, we're here to talk about who's in charge. That's what we're here to talk about at this moment. I want to
Okay,
get
so let me tell you who's in charge. Donald Trump's in charge because Donald Trump's ego is bigger than any building you can stare at right now outside your window.
Correct.
And let's only hope that Elon Musk and him don't end up clashing because we got two guys that are pretty powerful
Cindy, they're gonna end up
and
clashing. You know
they
they
have
are.
big
They're gonna
egos.
end up
So
clashing.
we got to watch how that plays out too.
You know they're gonna end up clashing, Cindy.
And
They're
yes, the
gonna end up
government
clashing.
is should be run like a business, right? Which I didn't get to jump in on, Jeremy, on that. I disagree with you, Jonathan, on that. Run this country like it is a business, because
That's
it
right.
is a business, because there's more back end money going to politicians than to anybody else. So I guess
That's
it's
a
run like
fact.
a business, right?
It is run like a
No,
business. Come on,
you
guys.
can nod
It's
your head.
already
No,
ran like a
I
business.
know.
End of a
Every
stick.
president walks out a
The Constitution of the United
multi-millionaire.
States is in charge, Cindy.
Oh, there
What?
she is.
Who's that?
That's Dr. Hope from the other side.
I didn't hear.
Dr. Hope, what
What
did you have to
Dr.
say?
Hope say?
The other side of where?
Go
Heaven?
ahead. Let's
No,
hear
one
this.
mic, guys. One mic. Let's not do that. Guys, we're spending too much time on this. Go ahead, jump in, Dr. Hope. All right, Dr. Hope going twice. We're back over here, guys.
Dr.
Well,
Hope came in from a
one
Ouija
second. So
board.
anyway, yeah, guys, listen to me. All right, let's get back to the conversation. All right, so Cindy, like I said, government.
I'm
Unfortunately, you
on
cannot run the government.
testosterone tonight, so don't
Yeah,
get
you
me
cannot.
going.
Unfortunately, you can't run the government like a business.
You
Okay.
can.
Okay.
You
Why
can.
why do you keep saying that,
One
Jonathan?
second, guys.
Why do
I
you keep
need to.
saying that?
Okay, here's the deal, folks.
Over and
Here's the
over.
deal, guys. Look, if people start interrupting, just drop them at this point in time because I let you guys speak. Okay, and as soon as I get say one sentence, you guys are out. That's not the
Okay.
way it's going to go. That's not the way it's going to work here. We're going to have dialogue. We're not going to just talk over everyone. All right, that's not what we're going to do. Especially not going to happen here with me. So
So
what
why,
I'm
why
saying,
can't the
what I'm
government
saying here
run
is
like a
drop
business?
him. Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying here is this right here, folks. All right, it's government. People's lives are affected. Health, okay. The cancer research was ended because of a business decision. Okay, now they try to fix that. Okay, the government, okay, the nuclear program, an important, a vital nuclear program was affected, and they had to go back and hire people because of a business decision. Okay, that was me. That put our country at risk. This is a government. This is not a business. You just can't cut and say, okay, because when you cut here, people's lives are affected. Our national security is affected. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Jump in.
Jonathan, that is an article you read in the Atlantic magazine.
I did not
That
read.
is
Once
not
again,
that is
once.
not what's going on in the entire world. You're taking a snippet that you read in an article
First of all,
and you're
I didn't read the
you're
article,
putting that
sir.
you're
In the
putting
Atlantic?
Yeah, I didn't read an article. I read a lot. For him to say that I got it from the Atlantic, fuck out of here. Okay, that's crazy. All
Jonathan,
right,
let me ask you something.
good.
When you gonna come over to the Republican Party? Come on, like honestly, I know you defended it. You have been defending the Democrats for a long time, but you want to be down with us. Like you
No,
want to be a Republican. Yes, you do.
no,
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm fiscally
why are you
conservative,
dropping me to the
but
audience for speaking?
okay. Can you okay? One second, guys.
Because you have a list, and when you talk with a list like that, it offends people. Just kidding.
Nah,
Just
you
kidding.
wasn't kidding. You
Where
was
did
being
Jonathan go?
serious.
Jonathan left.
He said he'd be right back. He said he'd be right back. He'd be
Yo, John,
right
where
back. But
you?
nah, but keep going, Joe. Keep going though, Jeremy. Go ahead.
He left like he was getting ready to go like grab
Like
his
you about to
Glock.
grab a
Like
belt.
he
Yo,
he's going to get his gun or some shit.
yo.
Hold
All
on.
right, all right. So all right, no, that dude's gone. You don't come back and on a podcast talking about being dropped. So yeah, he's out. He's done. All right, so that's why I left. So with that being said, folks.
Oh, Jonathan.
Well, Grant, you probably deserved it. It wasn't me, but anyway, but anyway, Grant, they think they're you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that guy is. Now I
Dude,
got to
don't these
block.
people
Now I got to
understand?
block him. He can't even come back tomorrow because I got to block him now.
Yeah,
But go
yeah,
ahead. But
yeah.
yeah, but Grant, look, you're right. I agree with a lot of conservative when it comes to finance. I do.
So let
I'll
me
be the
ask you,
first.
Jonathan, how would you, if you were to make a case why Elon Musk is important and a valuable asset for America, what would it be? If you were on a debate team and you had to debate why Elon Musk is of value to the United States, what would you say? What are the three things?
I think Elon is of tremendous value to the United States, but I think that value lies in the private sector. It doesn't lie in the public sector. Okay, I think Elon's doing
But
a
but you
tremendous
got
thing.
your debate's got to be about why he's valuable to the White House and to the American people.
I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that
Oh,
right now. Okay,
okay.
so here's the thing. His space program, SpaceX, I think that's invaluable. I think what they're doing, they're tremendous. Okay, the advances that they're making is going to allow us to do space exploration. So I think it's very valuable there. I think his satellite program, that the satellite, the service, the internet service that he provides, I think we're all heading in that direction. I think if should something ever happen, it may be the only service that's
Yeah, but you're
out there.
not
That's
telling me why he's valuable to America.
That's I'm telling you why he's valuable to America.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I just told you that the space exploration.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay, that's definitely that's a national
And
security.
then why would he be valuable to the as an advisor to the president?
I don't see the value as an advisor to the
Oh
president.
well, then you'd lose the debate.
No, I
I
think the
mean,
value.
if you can't debate it, you
No,
lose.
no, I'm debating. What I'm saying is, I see his value, but his value lies in the private sector. His value lies, so I
Well,
think, in the
okay,
private sector.
like I said, it's a terrible debate. Then
Okay, because no,
your job was to debate the three reasons
why he is valuable to the United States is what you said.
as the government,
No,
as an advisor to the U.S. government and to the American people
I think
in
in
the
the
position that he's in right now. How is he three? Your job is to debate why he is valuable.
why is Grant? The only thing I can see is he may have some systems that can be employed to that will better manage some of the systems that we have in place. Okay, technology. That's where I see. But
You mean like the fact that we send out millions of Social Security checks and we don't even know where they go?
yeah, but Grant, there's no value. The value that you're trying to get is offset by the the access that he has and what he can possibly do with that access,
So you
the
don't want him.
information,
You don't want
the
him.
data,
So
that he has.
you and the people that follow you here, because I know you are a black leader that people follow. You and the people that follow you here, you guys are for sending Social Security checks to people that we don't even know who these people are. They probably don't even live here.
Grant,
You're for that.
Grant, when you frame it, okay, the way you're doing, it sounds that way. But what I'm for actually is making sure that we put the systems in place. No one wants to see waste. No one wants to see fraud and abuse. No one wants to see that. So you're framing it as if I want fraud and abuse.
If there were millions of $600 checks going out every 2 weeks to people that don't live here, what would you want? What would you do about it?
What we First of all, we don't want that, Grant. That's
Now,
our
what
money.
would you do about it now that you
Grant,
found out there's
Grant, here's
millions?
Grant. It's not millions, first of all.
Okay,
All right,
but what would you do
because
about
every time that number keeps being rolled back, roll back. All right, guys, we got too many up. We got too many up there. Let's take that sense. There we go. No, Skull, get back up here, Skull. All
it? You
right. So
see,
with that being said, yeah. With that being said, let me just say this, Grant. You, I think when Elon speaking to foreign governments. Okay, when he's over in Germany playing politics over in Germany just a couple of days ago, uh, when he's over and speaking to Putin, when he's speaking to Xi, and he's over in China, when he's doing all that stuff. All right, Elon isn't a value; he's more of a risk. Okay. Because he's not a government official.
what you
He's not a government. He doesn't. He's not a government official, and he doesn't have the same restraints that someone in government will have, okay, when communicating with those people.
you weren't
So
saying this when he was providing satellite support for Ukraine when Biden was still in office.
no, but he wasn't rolling. He was a private sector businessman
He still
providing a
is.
service, He wasn't advising on the government affairs. Okay. We can't have someone that's that locked in with our government able to have conversation with Putin. Okay,
He was. He
without
was.
having people there. Wait. He doesn't have to have anyone in the room when he's speaking to Putin. Okay, do you understand that? Because he's not a government official. There's no accountability. He over in China and not have one in the. I don't know what you don't get. He's not quote unquote a real government official. Okay, there's no
Yeah.
rules to how he communicate. And
Yeah.
you guys are over here saying it's
You think
okay.
Tim Cook can?
Tim Cook what? Tim Cook is a businessman. He's not sitting there advising the government on policy. That's what you don't get, Grant. I,
Jonathan, could I raise my hand for a hot
yeah,
second, please?
let's go to the headline.
All right. Hey, Grant, what he trying to say about Elon Musk, and I don't care who believe me or not. I don't got no belief system. Y'all run with y'all beliefs.
I'm
I
glad you
know what
backed
I
down
know.
on that.
Listen. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. What Jonathan is trying to say, and what's the truth, is that Elon Musk bought the election, bro, and that's the truth. And I'm gonna end it.
Skull, Skull.
He bought the election.
He didn't buy my
Okay.
vote.
Where's my
I
He
money?
mean,
definitely he
He
definitely bought
bought
the election
Trump,
in
man. Why you
Pennsylvania.
think
He
he's
definitely
standing
did
in the
that.
White House next to Trump and he's not on the he's not dude bought the election, man. Everybody know that.
How so?
How did he buy it?
Conspiracy.
How
Yeah.
do you buy the
That's
election?
not a conspiracy,
All the
man.
money
Look
that
at
he
what
put
he
in
Hold
Pennsylvania,
on,
did.
he bought the election.
Hold on. Headline. Just tell us how he bought it. Tell us how he bought it.
We're listening.
I'm
But,
waiting.
all right, so do I got the flow for a hot second? Listen,
Yeah, you got the
about
flow for a hot second.
let's do Elon Musk. Let's do it.
Let's do
You
it.
talking about the wealthiest man in the world, number one, right? You talking about the wealthiest man in the world, bro, who just created the Department of Government Efficiency. That's just like the IRS and all this other stuff. They are not government
Yeah, but
entities.
let's
They
go
are
back to the
foreign
election.
entities, bro.
Let's go back to the election because Doge wasn't there yet. How did he buy the election? Doge came later.
How did how did Elon Musk buy the election? I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you exactly how Elon Musk bought the election.
tell me
Since I
exactly.
want to go there, right? I'm gonna ask you this question: How many?
Hold on. Let me get something to write with. Okay, I'm ready.
You see, this the part where people start, you know what I'm saying, stealing my swag
Nah,
and my sauce and going and
let's go.
ripping
All
it,
the
Let's go.
well,
Tell us
swag,
not
how
the
he
huh?
bought it.
duplicate,
Let's
but
go.
No,
whatever.
man.
But
No,
look,
man.
look,
I'm
look, look, look.
serious.
Let's do it. Let's do it. How many satellites do he got in the sky? Over 7,000, right? Elon Musk got more satellites in the sky than anybody, than NASA, right? Elon Musk has overtaken NASA, bro. Now, you asking how he took the election. They're using Elon Musk, all of his technology, they need it. So they let that man in, bro. If you don't see that, that's on you, man. That's all.
Yeah, but that's you telling us why they let him in, but not how he bought
Yeah,
Trump
you
the
just said
election.
they said they needed him. You didn't say how he. Yeah.
The man bought the election when he went on stage. This is what happened. You had Kamala Harris, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kamala Harris was going and getting all of the, you know how Democrats do, they go get all the rappers, they want rappers on stage. They had Cardi B, blah, 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 run it. Okay, cool. So once Biden dropped out and Trump saw that he had to go against Kamala, who had real power behind her, what did Trump go do? He went and got Elon Musk behind him. And he said, okay, shit, go ahead and run it. You know what I'm saying?
Headline.
Elon Musk started running all of those rallies. All
Headline.
right.
How much money did Kamala raise?
Okay.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
wasn't it like 20 million, 30 million?
No, it was like close. Close. It was
It was up there.
1.8 billion.
Donna, mute your mic. Donna, guys, come find Donna, mute her mic.
It was almost 2 billion. Okay?
Okay.
Elon spent his money in Pennsylvania every day for 3 weeks doing rallies.
Buying the
No,
election.
no, no. No, giving away $1 million a day, Grant. Let's not say doing rallies, okay?
Do
Give
y'all
away a
do
million
y'all
dollars.
do
How
y'all
much
know?
money
Look,
did
look,
he
look,
give away?
forget that. Forget the money that he was giving away in Pennsylvania into the rallies. Do y'all know how much money Elon Musk gave away in crypto? Do y'all even know that he was giving away money in crypto every day?
How much did he give away?
Bro, the man was giving away free crypto. All you had to do was go on there and put your crypto wallet. He was giving away free crypto to people buying the election. Hey, if I give you some crypto coin when Bitcoin's about to skyrocket, you think I'm not gonna get your vote?
What
Real
was it?
quick. So
Where was
you're
this at? When did this happen? I missed it.
If you're not
I
into the
missed,
world
I
of
missed my
crypto, I'm
crypto
sorry that
handout.
you wasn't paying attention. This happened.
God
so what
damn
you're
it.
saying is this was out in the open, like everybody knew about it?
There
Bro,
was a.
this was in the public. They
One
was
second,
running
one
ads.
second.
They was running
What,
ads on CNN, bro.
headline, 1 second. Skull. That's your space. Jump in. Can you qualify this statement?
Yeah. So he made $100 million private donation to Trump's campaign,
Boom.
which is pretty
Boom.
sizable, right? But that was through campaign finance. But another thing that he did
That
is he
was through
said
his
he was
super
going to
PAC,
give
right,
away
Skull?
$1 million to certain voters,
Yeah,
and
that
he's
we
actually
spoke about
being
that. That's
sued for
Pennsylvania.
this right now.
We're talking about the
And
crypto.
he's saying that because it was random, it wasn't a sweepstakes, or like because it could be given to Harris or Trump voters. And anyway, he's actually in a lawsuit for this right now. I don't know exactly how many times he gave away $1 million, but like there's tons of information on this out there,
Yeah, no,
guys.
no, no, no. Listen to me. We know about him giving the money in Pennsylvania voters. Okay, the $1 million a day. It was $1 million a day up until the election. He did that. But what I wanted to know was he made a statement about crypto, giving away crypto. Did he give away crypto? That's what I was asking you to qualify.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any giveaways in crypto.
Marty, can you look that up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm just
Yeah,
not
let
aware
me
of
pull it
any.
up real quick.
Looks like it was a
I
deep
don't see.
state
Can I
scam.
jump
I
in,
don't see how
fellas?
y'all
One
got
second on Jonathan
finance that.
Howard. One mic on Jonathan Howard. Jonathan Howard, go ahead.
I believe that was a scam. It wasn't actually him directly. I believe it was a
Okay,
scam.
okay, gotcha. All right, there we go.
Sees more lies about
So
Elon.
you gonna think it's a scam just because he said it, bro? The man gave away free crypto. I know people who got free
Boom.
crypto. All you
Hold
have,
Okay,
on.
okay,
One
I
okay,
got
second.
okay.
One
free
second.
crypto,
Hey,
bro.
check
All you
this
have to
out.
do
Headline,
is put
headline.
your
I'm the
Headline.
most
crypto
loyal
Headline.
wallet
person
up.
here.
Hey guys, 1 second. 1 second. Headline. And as soon as I typed it in, right, the top 5 posts on very credible sites literally said fake Elon crypto scam. Literally. So I'm about to open. Let me just open it up right here.
No, no, no. That's fine, Marty. No,
It's
because
legit. It's
yeah,
not a legit thing. It was a scam. It was a
okay.
scam.
So yeah. So that's no what's going. We get.
So no, that was a scam. But yes, he did give away money in Pennsylvania, but the crypto thing did that was a scam. I'm actually yeah, it was.
Leave what
All
y'all
right.
want, bro. I don't believe everything that I see in mainstream media. I
Nope.
personally got crypto off of that. So believe what y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
But we
Meanwhile,
not
he
debating.
still
I didn't
won
hear y'all
the
debating the
popular
fact that he
vote.
said he gave $100 million. He bought the election.
Okay. Okay. One
No,
second.
people make
We're moving on.
donations.
Wait, you guys. We're moving on from that. All right. So hey guys. Yeah. Once again, Trump administration. Who's really in charge? Elon was at the cabinet meeting today. Hey, if you guys are listening to us on the podcast, whether it's Spotify or whatever, iTunes, Apple, whatever, guys. Hey, Chatter Social. You guys can download the app. You can download it either at the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Make sure you guys do that. And come join us live. We open these shows approximately 8:30 Eastern Standard Time nightly. Okay. Also, if you guys are here in the room and listening to us, up top we have the link there. The link there is provides us with the gives you guys direct access to the podcast. You guys are able to go there and download those podcasts and follow us and leave a review. So, with that being said, guys, we're gonna keep this thing moving. We're gonna. Is there anyone else in the room that hasn't spoken yet? Once again, that haven't spoken yet that wants to chime in on the Trump administration? You know, who's really in charge? Is there anyone else here that would like to have a crack at it? All right, good
Yes.
stuff. There. Who's that?
No, I was just gonna say it was great hearing Steph Salpetro join in earlier, and I was hoping to hear some other voices as well, for sure. Just agreeing with you, Jonathan.
No, 100%. All right. With that being said, Skull, you wanted to jump in. You were about to come off mic. Go ahead, Skull.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this thing, and I think people have made a pretty clear and a pretty reasonable argument, right? That Trump's in charge of this government. But what I will say is that I don't think that doesn't necessarily mean Elon's not running it. And what I mean by that is there might be a variety of actions, a variety of political actions that Trump doesn't want to take directly, and he's basically set Elon up to be the perfect fall guy. I mean, he's not even an official government employee. His contract ends in 130 days by law. So, and then there's already all these little stories that have started to come out on all these alternative sites. Like I saw one on Twitter, I saw one on Reddit that said when he was over here from South Africa, he was illegally working on his student visa. And that's a violation of the immigration law. And it's like, oh, they're getting ready to pack this guy up, right? Like as soon as he does one thing Trump doesn't like, he's out of there, bro. I mean, I would be afraid if I was Elon, to be honest, because you might have money, but you don't have power.
Well, I want to add in.
Go ahead, Alice.
I said this a few weeks ago. I think, Scott, you were in the room. It was late night. I said, what if this was intentional? That Trump made him the fall guy, but
back to economics and Bloomberg and other places, and I'm talking about hedge fund rulers, they're all looking to April on financial because they're literally saying Doge will be done with their work. And they're already quoting what Scott just said, the law. So I think Elon's coming in to break and bounce, literally. And then what the rest of his cabinet's going to do and to clarify, yeah, Trump is absolutely in charge. There's no one, I think only Trump thinks him and God can be in charge. So regarding Trump, we all know the truth. I mean, it's just a man. But you let him come in and then the cabinet gets to work. And a lot of this, I said when I said Trump, Elon's the fall guy in all of this, so he can get the Republicans in line who are going against him. Because even on his vote, separate issue, on passing that budget, people were like, the analysts were like, why was it so difficult to get it through on his own party? So that's what he's setting up. Chess game, or maybe go.
Okay. All right, guys, real quick. Let's talk about this video. The Trump Gaza.
It was nice, wasn't it?
This AI video of Trump walking through Gaza with the big gold statue of Donald Trump standing there, and all the gold figurines of Donald Trump, and Elon sitting there eating food and relaxing, laying back, and Trump walking around being like held as the hero as he walks amongst the people. Guys, is that appropriate for a United States president to put out?
That was
That's that
fire.
that's what Gaza's going to look like, dude.
I knew you was gonna bite on that, Grant.
That's the best thing that could happen to Gaza, dude.
Grant, why do you
I
say
think they're
that?
going to call it. I think they're going to call it Trump of Gaza.
Trump or Gaza?
Daphne, what do you say? Daphne, what do you guys say about that, Daphne?
No, I don't. I haven't seen the video. I want to. I was just going to Google it
Oh
here. What
my
it made me
God,
think.
you have to
What
see it.
I do need to see it. What it made me think of, though, if you guys remember, do you remember there was a big art form they made of Trump, and he was completely naked in the. I don't know. It was I don't know, a year or two back.
Oh, it was a
And
few years ago. I think
No,
it
no,
was
no, no. Trump put this video out on his social media. This is not
right.
made
Google
up.
Gaza Plaza. It'll come right up. Just put in
The
Gaza
Okay,
Trump
I'm gonna
Gaza
look up the Gaza
Plaza.
Plaza.
Plaza right now. I'll be right back. Let me get a
Yeah, you
take
make
on
sure you
this.
check that
It,
out. I mean, it looks really good,
it,
JB. You got to be honest, man.
no,
It's,
no,
you
it
gotta
look it,
you get a mix of
no.
both
It looks
worlds.
like Cuba in the 50s. That's what it looked like. It looked like Cuba in the 50s. Cindy, are you there? Cindy, you're a developer. Cindy, are you there? Is Cindy still here? Okay, Cindy's not here. Yeah, it looked like Cuba in the 50s is what it looked like. Grant, I mean, come on, he could have done a much better
I mean, you're
job than
not picking
that.
up no real estate in on the Gaza Plaza, JB. What's up?
No, I'll let Trump do that because anyone you'll be sleeping one night, next thing you know, you're dead. Someone comes like slice your throat, saying that this is their grandfather's land.
Why don't you play it for people to see?
Oh
um,
God. Oh man, damn it.
you know what? If anyone wants to play it real quick,
I don't know why
we'll
you
do
would
that.
tease the audience,
No, well,
What is
yeah.
it? What is it?
bro. You got.
Gaza
I'm gonna
Plaza.
have to bring you to my host school.
No, we have it.
So
We have it. We'll go ahead and play it. That's a commercial there.
that's not
What's a
it,
That's not
Daphne.
it.
commercial,
That's
Hold
not
on
Daphne?
right there, Daphne.
Daphne, nobody wants to
Yo,
see the
Daph, take that
erectile
down.
dysfunction
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah. Yeah. All right, guys.
Send
With
that
that being,
link to
yeah,
Jonathan.
it's muted. It's muted, and she's
Would
muted
say
anyway.
outright
It's muted.
offensive. The 30-second
I can hear it.
AI clip shared on President Donald Trump's own social media accounts. It appears to show his vision for the future of the enclave, somehow turned from a war-torn region into a golden paradise. And the music is too. Take a listen. Donald is coming to set you free
Okay.
is one of the
1 second, Daph. You gotta take that down. All right. If someone has the original video, let's play that because I don't want to get copyright material from a television. All right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're not going to get copywritten. You're not going to get copywritten because you're sharing that. They're sharing it on a social
No, no,
platform.
no,
You
no,
can
no.
use it.
No. I
It's
said
public
not for
data now.
one
Bro,
second.
you black
Grant,
people
You
always
gotta hear me
worried,
out.
man.
Grant. I'm not talking about the original
Ain't no
video.
sundowning on the internet, bro.
Grant. I'm not talking about the original video. I'm talking about the newscast. Okay, that's what I'm speaking about. Yeah, we will be. Okay, the original video we can share.
Bro,
Okay,
those
that's what.
people can't chase you down, bro.
Okay. Anyway,
Well, technically speaking, there's software that recognizes
thank you,
there's
thank
actually
you.
there's
Th-
metadata inside the platform, so there's
exactly.
software
Thank
that
you.
actually It actually does. Sorry.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate that.
Can't nobody hold
She
me.
was watching it on her phone. She can share it with the audience.
No. Okay. But YouTube will
Hey,
ping us
Grant,
for
show
that.
us your titties.
What?
I
Yeah.
said, Grant,
Wow.
show us your tits.
Oh, Grant. Okay.
Can I speak to the topic, please?
Oh.
Yeah. Look, I think the best thing that could happen is a big golden 60-foot Trump Tower right in the middle of Gaza.
Whew.
Wow.
It'll be down the next day.
Amen.
Twin turbo jet engine plane.
Yeah.
Yo, can somebody give me access to you guys have? Because I got a camera here. I'm
Jeremy,
trying
Yeah, yeah. You'll have access to that. Absolutely. Make sure you have access to that tomorrow, man.
So
Uh,
Trump Gaza looks like the Vegas Strip, no? Like the new Dubai. It's
You
very
got like
fancy.
a Vegas, Dubai, South Beach, Miami vibe
yeah.
going
A
on,
little
yeah?
bit. I'm here
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
it.
there's someone that said they wanted to speak to the subject. Who was that?
yeah, this is Divine. What's up?
Divine.
Hey,
So
Oh,
Divine.
yeah, we asking who's in charge, and I think at the end of the day, the people will show that they are in charge. You have constituents holding, going to town halls and vehemently fighting back against certain policies and certain ideas and concepts that this administration is trying to put forth. Medicaid is going to hurt people. Dr. Catherine came here earlier and said that 50% of the births in this nation happen because of Medicaid. You're talking about cutting funding for SNAP. We know who are the beneficiaries of the nutrition program. It's many Americans.
Wouldn't 70% of the births in this country happen because of sex and not Medicaid?
I thought about
Yeah,
that
all
as
right,
well.
Grant. You got to make a joke out of a serious issue.
I'm
Ha
just
ha.
saying, like,
So,
how
hey,
does
Divine,
Medicaid make
Yeah,
I kind
yeah.
of twitched too when you said it. I was
They
Yeah,
like,
I
don't
did
want. They
too.
don't want
like
truth.
what?
They don't want truth. Okay,
But go
people
ahead, good
need
divine.
access to medical health insurance. And Medicaid, again, ensures that 50% of the births in this country actually happen because you have people that need these benefits. When you're talking about taking away food for children, you guys want to, yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, Gaza Plaza. We
Who's
have
talking
issues.
about cutting? Who's talking about cutting
The
Medicaid?
GOP. And you have people going to
No,
their
they're not.
town halls,
No, they're not.
reaming their representatives, telling them, no, you cannot do this. You can't let this go through. So much so they're like, no more public town halls. We need to make them virtual. Like, you guys aren't paying attention because it doesn't affect you. I get it. You want to come on here and say that everything's fine when it's not. I yield.
Yeah, guys, 1 second,
That's a
guys.
lie about
Divine,
SNAP. They
divine,
are
one
not.
second,
They are
divine.
not talking about cutting
One
SNAP.
headline, bro. When I'm speaking, bro, respectfully.
He was
All right.
speaking before you were, Jonathan.
So, Grant, it doesn't
It's a
matter.
He do that
dialogue.
every
It's a
time
dialogue.
Grant, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter.
like headline.
Okay. Yep. So anyway,
By the way,
here's the
you guys
thing.
that are listening on iTunes and podcasts around the world, make sure you download the Chatter app. Listen, man, listen. This show is fun. We'd like to hear you, invite you to come in. I'll protect you. Jonathan will cut you off. He doesn't know you, but I'll protect you. Just come as one of Grant's friends, and I'll always be there for you. Headline, what were you saying again?
Now, headline is going to meet out. Like I said, headline's on his way out the door. Headline will be over in another room
Headlines
talking
making
about
the
it.
headlines.
But anyway, what I was saying is Divine is absolutely what Divine just spoke to you guys is absolutely correct. A lot of Republicans have canceled their town halls because the ones that have held them have been getting really beat up by the constituents because they don't like what's happening. They've been surprised, so you're going to see a lot of data, a lot of pushback because a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of Trump voters have lost their job for whatever
Good,
reason.
good,
They
good.
thought
That's
they were
got
going to
nothing
be
to do with
immune,
Medicaid.
but they thought they were going to be immune. Okay,
That's
and
got
they've
nothing to
lost their
do.
job.
Well,
Fought
that's a
wrong.
problem. That's a problem when you don't show up for work.
You should
No,
have
By the
came
way,
to
Grant,
a lot of
work.
these
Grant,
people are double dipping.
yeah, Grant. These aren't the
But this has
people.
got you're conflating right now because this doesn't have dick to do with Medicare or
What?
Medicaid.
No, actually, what it
No,
does
no, no.
because
If
the
the guy,
constituents, Grant, because the constituents are showing up because they're voicing their displeasure. So it
good.
has
Trump
everything to do with
said
it,
he was
Grant. What
not
the
going
fuck
to
are you
cut
talking about?
Medicare or Medicaid.
They're they're upset about jobs. They're upset about SNAP. They're upset about Medicare and Medicaid. They're
Okay,
hell.
well,
They
that's right.
lied
People,
and said they
people.
passed the bill saying no about the tips. Everyone talking about there's no
Let's
tax and
see. Let's
tips.
see if they
That
can
was a
get
lie.
upset
It didn't
about.
happen yesterday. All that
Let's
shit
see
was a
if they can
lie.
be. Let's see if they can be upset. State would be an upset when they find out tens of millions of people are being paid Social Security checks that never paid into the program.
Gonna help their health care,
Oh my
Grant.
God.
How's
Yeah,
that gonna
yeah.
help their health care? How's that going to help them without a fucking job? You think they care about that? They don't have a job. They don't, and they can't get fucking Medicaid. That doesn't make sense. What are you saying? You're
You talking
are
about the
you
government?
are you that out
Talking
of
about the
tune?
government employees that weren't working for the government but taking checks from the government that
They
are funded
weren't.
by
What
the
are you talking
taxpayer?
about? That shit's false. It's false.
You mean that guy's out of work now and he's upset?
Skull, you want to jump in, brother?
Yeah, I just want to give some facts around this. The budget resolution on this, it already passed the House. It already passed. It already passed the House. Now, when it comes to the Senate, that's going to be a freaking knife fight because senators are a little bit more smarter than people in the House, and so the Republican senators, uh, they realize what's going to happen if they pass a pretty heavy Medicaid cut, and already they've sort of backed off of it. The average budget's around 880 billion a year. Their plan was originally to cut 880 billion over a 5-year span. And so that would have been a 20% cut to Medicaid, which 74 million Americans use in any given year. They could be between jobs, they could have newly born children, or they could just be completely unemployed and need that, right? And so a 20% cut would definitely affect people. Well, what appears to have passed is a 10-year plan for an $880 billion reduction. I haven't read the full bill myself. That's just what I'm getting from a website. But that's what everybody's saying has passed, which would be a 10% reduction in Medicaid. But still, there's a potential to leave people out here in the cold and without health care coverage. And, you also got to think of the long-term damage because ultimately, hospitals and medical facilities, they can't actually refuse care legally. So, if they come in there uninsured, or if preventative care, like say a diabetic can't get their insulin and then they end up in a diabetic what's it called? Diabetic ketosis,
Ketoacidosis.
where they go into a coma for 3 days. You
Mhm.
just turned a $40 or $50 insulin shot, which was $30, by the way, before Trump repealed the insulin cost reduction. But now it's $50 for insulin. And you just turned what was a $50 bill into a $100,000 hospital stay. So, these preventative care things actually save our country money. And having short-term preventative care can help
Yeah,
prevent
that
really
sounds
big
great.
health expenses
That
later.
sounds great. You just kind of left out all the waste
Well, and that's such an
and the
important point.
ceiling.
I was gonna say, I think the first problem is how the money is spent. Like, there's nobody regulating this stuff. Listen, as a former healthcare employee, this is a huge problem. It's way bigger than just the tax dollars. It's like once they're put into the hospital system, it's a terrible system. Everything needs an overhaul right now.
Once
So, I mean,
again,
the Office of the Inspector General, until all the Inspector Generals were illegally fired, what was actually the people overseeing the waste from that, and they had
I'm
estimated that
laughing. That's
about
crazy.
34 billion in Medicare fraud happens, or Medicaid fraud happens a year, which is significant. And they were creating reports on it. They had 100-page reports on things that could be changed, and we fired all of them.
Yes.
So,
So
Hey,
yeah, I agree with
Skull,
you, but
Skull,
we
They weren't
fired the
doing their
people that could have
job.
fixed it.
Did
So,
you
Skull.
move
It seems
past?
like all y'all see is the big picture. That's it.
Makita,
Like you miss out
I'm Akita.
on hello. I just think that sometimes it seems like all that's being looked at is the big picture and forgetting that every time you mention something, that's a person, that's a family, that's a specific situation. And I'm not saying that the big picture does not matter. I'm just saying it's not all that matters.
Makita, you're absolutely right because people they're talking about waste, waste, waste. There's of course, there's waste. This once again, that's just inherent. Okay, and if someone's selling you that they're going to get rid of all the waste, then they're lying to you. Okay, because if they figure out new systems and everything else, guess what's going to happen? People are going to find commit fraud under that new system. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. So you guys are being so a bill of goods, and you guys are falling for it. That's all I got to say.
Did you
Um,
guys move past the
eh,
ethnic cleansing?
yeah, ethnic what?
Ethnic cleansing.
Ethnic the who?
It's a
We have
Ethnic
gentle
to,
cleansing.
ethnic cleansing.
Did you
and
move past the ethnic cleansing?
we got to
Yeah,
talk to me.
We were
What
yeah,
are
talking
you
we
about
talking
did,
about?
that.
and we
It's an
shouldn't
How
have.
you
ethnic
wiped out
washing.
how they wiping out the people on the Gaza Strip and they want to build this Riviera over there. And
Yeah,
Oh,
my
Trump puts
God,
out this video, right? With a picture with a goddamn golden statue of himself in the damn picture, and he's laying in a beach chair with Bibi Netanyahu, who's basically wanted for war crimes in the United Nations, right? And you
And
guys accept this stuff, right? They
The
wiped
Haitians
out
get to go.
those people who could not even defend themselves. They want to wipe those people out. He want to move them people off of their land and just build a resort. And he's not even good at building hotels. Are we
That's not
serious?
true.
All his hotels are
One in
down
Miami.
in now. All his hotels are down. So you want to say that this guy is the guy that you want to rebuild the Gaza into a basic hotel place, and
Okay.
he's not even good at it.
Hospitality's down across America right now.
There you go, Cindy.
Thank
Come
you.
on,
But
man. Like,
Michelle,
why would you?
you
Did
have
she
to
say
Why make a
hotep?
understand
joke? And I think
they
people laughing about it. People laughing about it. You just ethnic cleansing these people out of their land, right? And people think it's a big joke. How is that a big joke? I remember months ago, people were saying, okay, yeah, because what happened on this date, oh, this gives them the where they could just go there and just start bombing everything and all of that. But listen, some of these people did not have part in that travesty that happened, but you still wiped them out, and now you want to move them off their land, send them somewhere else so you could build a
Wipe
resort,
them out.
a
Israel
resort,
should
resort,
Result is what?
resort. Yo,
annihilated.
are you serious? A resort?
Annihilated. They didn't. They
You
should have.
just wipe out
Hey
everybody.
man,
Everybody did not have part of that in that attack.
And what are you looking at, to God? You think
Everybody
some
did not have a part in that
What are you
attack.
looking at? Some Instagram thing that somebody made
No,
up?
it's something that Trump posted
Oh
on
yeah.
his own social media sites.
Facts.
Something that he posted on Truth Social. I have Truth Social. I seen the post with his his site. So what are you saying?
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Oh yeah,
You're
you guys
saying you
never
saw it,
see
then
it.
you
You
saw
never
it.
see it that you guys do. You
I'm not
guys
on.
never
I'm
happen to
not.
see
To
it.
God, I'm not on True Social.
Come on, man. They
So
said he posted on every social
I
media
yeah,
site he got.
I didn't see it. Didn't see it
Yeah,
once.
you guys never see it when
But
it's
I've
some
seen a lot
bullshit
of
that you guys
crazy.
do. You never see it.
We
Wake
see
it
a
up,
we
lot,
Cindy.
to
didn't do
God.
it
We
to
see a
God.
lot, buddy.
Why
Okay,
don't you
we're
post it?
wide open here. There's most of us that are in here that lean in the middle. Okay, let's not forget that. Not everybody's a righty, not everybody's a lefty in this room. So let's get that straight here.
He
It
putting
ain't no
Americans
middle.
in danger. People
It
are
ain't
gonna
no
hate
middle.
America. They're gonna say death to America. They're gonna
They
try to
already say
bomb us.
death to
They're gonna do all
America.
because
They
doing.
They've been
already
saying
saying
the
that.
last 3 years death to
Man,
America. What are you
look,
talking about? 2 years.
she talk about people in the middle. It ain't no middle.
Yes, there are middle. Yes, there are middle
That's what
people.
you believe. That's what you believe. It ain't no middle. No, it's not.
Well, well,
You a
my
have or
truth
a
is
have
my
not. It
truth.
ain't
I'm
no
in the
middle.
middle. I'm in the
It's a
middle.
have
So
and
now what?
a have not. Are you a
Cindy,
have
So
or
Okay,
a
listen.
have not?
one
One
mic.
sec.
Wait,
There
Cindy,
are
one
do you
mic,
know
people.
what
Cindy.
the middle
Hold on,
means?
Cindy, one mic. You're not. All right, I
Thousand
love you
percent
dearly.
am.
I love you. I
Thousand
love you
percent am.
dearly. I love
Thousand
you
percent I
dearly.
am.
No,
You're
Cindy, I
wrong.
love you
You're
dearly. Yeah,
wrong. You're
no.
wrong. Okay, you're wrong. Actually,
No,
I
She
No,
talked in
Cindy.
is.
a.
Hold on, wait, a second. Let me just say this right here. I think you have some very liberal social views. Okay,
I have a
I
lot
do.
of
Okay,
liberal social views. A
I'll
lot.
give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay, because I'll give you that. Okay,
Well, thank you.
but nah,
But your
because I
ass is
know.
conservative, damn it.
Yeah, she concerned, right, Marty?
Like Cindy, you know I
That is
love
the
you. You
middle.
you a mother to me.
Yo,
Let me hold on,
no.
hold on. Listen,
Again,
Cindy, you gotta know this though. Cindy, you are adored, you are loved. But listen,
Yeah. You
your
talking to people that
social
spend nights at your
values,
house, Cindy.
oh my
You talking
God,
your
to
I
people that spend
social
argue.
nights at your
values,
house.
I
Cindy,
You're
argue.
very
conservative as hell.
I
democratic,
argue with Frank
very
every
liberal.
night because every night he
Cindy,
tells
Cindy,
me,
Cindy, Cindy,
you are
Cindy, your
so down the
social,
middle. No,
Cindy,
stop, Marty.
your socialness
Ray,
is
we
Cindy. I'm sorry,
debate
you
this
have to
every
accept
night.
it.
He says, you're too down the middle. You're too down the middle. No, I'm not. I am down the middle. He's right.
You speak down the middle because you know how to reason, you know how to look down the middle, but you as yourself, you have
Sir.
very left social values, but you are a very conservative person. It's okay.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
okay.
Exactly.
so that puts me
That
in the
puts me in
middle.
the middle.
Sandy, look
Ain't
at
no
that
Yes,
down
poll,
the middle on
Sandy.
this.
Sandy, look at that poll, Cindy. That poll going crazy.
is
Everybody
being
saying
in the
hell
middle
no.
about Israel and Gaza. What?
Cindy, they got a poll up about you, Cindy.
Oh, I'm not this.
Answer that poll. Whoever did that poll for Cindy, answer that poll, guys. They got
No, I'm not down the middle on that one. Not even one bit.
Oh
How's
my
that?
God, Cindy,
So how's
you,
this?
Cindy,
Crush
you've
the
been
pull.
slaughtered.
I'm crushing it because I'm telling you, I'm not down the middle on that pull.
Cindy, you're being slaughtered, Cindy.
I don't care. I'm not
Anyone
down
else?
the middle.
Come on,
I'm
guys.
I'm I'm off for Israel. Sorry, but I'm with Israel on this one.
So Cindy,
100%.
Yeah.
Cindy, sell less.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say something to you personally, because you know we talking business.
We're not doing any dissertation, LS. Make it quick. We're doing quick hits right
No,
now.
LS and I love each other. Go
Jonathan,
ahead.
okay, you still podcasting. I'll make it quick.
Yeah.
Cindy, I think I am in the middle, but you are more so on the right, straight up, straight up.
All right.
But it's
What
good. It
makes
is what
me
it.
the right is very simple. No, let me
Well,
tell you.
hold on, Cindy. It is what it is. It's how you grew
No,
up.
you're right. Small government, deliver my mail and keep me safe. Boom. That's my right.
Oh, and also, if someone shows up on your line, you're gonna shoot first, ask questions later. So that's not the middle. I may actually try to talk. Of course, I'll
No.
have a gas,
Okay,
but
well,
listen,
anybody is in danger and they're going to save their life or what? Die? Then yeah, put me right in the right side. I'm saving my life first.
hey,
Go.
Cindy, do you remember when we were
I'm
on this show?
sorry. On the left
Cindy, do
side, you're
you
not going to
remember when we
protect
were on this
yourself?
show? Hold on, Cindy, do you remember when we were on this show and you did something which tripped me out or a lot of people in the room? You opened your hotel room, right? Remember? And there was a girl knocking on your hotel room door.
No, she had a key to get in.
Right. Hold on. Well, she had a key, but your husband went crazy that you opened the door. You had the boat lock on, but you even opened it. Right? Remember that?
Yeah, of
So,
course.
right. So, the point being, though, you were still ready. You had made a mistake, and then you said later, I shouldn't have did that. My husband screamed at me. Blah blah blah. Ray did,
Well, Ray doesn't
and
really scream at me, but okay, so
well,
that was a
I
dumb
got you,
move.
but you
What's
had
that
to
But
got to
talk. You
do
had
again,
to
with
I
talk. You had
opened
to
the
talk.
door. So, yeah, see, the Democrat side of me, the left makes me trust more than I should. How's that for an answer?
Yeah, Cindy. Let me just say this, Cindy. Oh, you
Well,
opening
that
that
just
hotel?
all you
Ray,
did
they're
there was
calling
say
me
the
a
left
complete
was.
righty, and you call me down the
Cindy.
middle.
Cindy,
Do I
you
make
opening.
us watch? Do I make you
Wait one
watch
second. Hold
Court
on, Cindy.
Station?
Cindy, you opening that hotel room door like that was real white of you. You should have.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
Yeah,
real white.
yeah,
That was
that was
dumb.
yeah.
real white of
Because
you.
That
Okay,
was
you
so
should have
there's
never
not
done
a
that
black
shit.
Democrat that would have opened their door up. Maybe not even
that
for their
not
own
for a
family.
second. You're absolutely right about that.
Hold on, Ray just walked in. Do I put CNN on as much as I put Fox? Do I go back and forth and you flip out the TV clicker?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ray.
So that means
Yeah,
that
but
Ray isn't objective then.
He doesn't care what they have to say on CNN. I want to see what they say on CNN. I want to hear both sides. See, there's the difference. I want to hear what this side says. I want to hear what this side says. I want to then use my common sense that God gave me plenty of and then put it all
But that
together.
doesn't mean you're in the middle.
Well, it kind of does.
No, it
Because there's
means
things I believe on the right and there's things I believe on the left, Grant. Unfortunately, it's the truth. But it is. There are things I believe. I do believe. Don't ever tell a woman what she can do with her body. That's her right, not your right, not the government's right to get involved, not the state's rights to no, I don't I'm not like I'm sorry. There are things that I just can't agree totally on the Republican side nor the Democrat side. But what I do agree on is this. Business, business, business.
y'all remember. Hey, y'all remember when that abortion issue was going to be the big issue for the Republican Party,
that was supposed
Yeah,
to be
that
the
was going to
game
take the
winner.
Republicans
dude?
out.
Go any place.
That was supposed to be the game winner,
Yeah,
Grant. That was supposed to
yeah.
be the last .2 second three
It was
buzzer.
nothing, and it was nothing. It just goes to show you how bad people are hurting financially.
Grant,
Dude.
So you know
here's
what?
the big one, guys.
We need to get back to a good a country that operates on a budget, families that operate on a budget,
There you
companies that
go.
operate on real money, people that know how to work,
Correct.
people that know how to exchange value in the marketplace and have a smile on their face, and that comes with punishment.
Grant, you know what? I'm gonna say
And
something.
without punishment and rewards, people do not know how to operate.
You know,
America, if
What
you
Grant
compare
is
the
saying,
one,
if you've
service,
one,
never tasted your own blood,
one mic,
right?
yeah,
You're going to
if
one,
you
go
com-
through life in business.
One sec,
You're
Cindy.
going to
One
taste
sec.
your own
one
blood.
mic.
Go ahead.
if you compare the service that
Mute,
we get in this country, we used to be the leader in
mute Grant,
service.
please.
Grant.
Excuse me.
So,
One sec.
real quick, Grant. I couldn't have said it better, and what you said, I think is no. There's no better way to end it because you said some really powerful stuff. I want to leave the people with that. So what I want to do before I go is headline still here, man.
Oh, here, he's here.
Headline
Something,
is
Jonathan,
definitely
before you
still in the
close?
building.
One second, guys. One second, guys.
What,
Jonathan, did you just cut me off? Because I wasn't finished.
yeah,
What's
Grant, you
cracking?
guys started back talking again. 1 second here.
Yeah, I wasn't finished, though. I cannot believe you cut me off like that. I'm a white king,
Turn.
son.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. uh, Headline before I go, because Grant, I mean, you come in here, man, and you get on my goddamn nerve. You jump in, but you, you come in, you ready for it, man. You're very spirited, man. Headline, and where are you from, bro? Let's introduce yourself to the audience. Let us get to know who you are, because before I close this podcast off, Al, I want to know who the hell you are, man, because you're passionate, and I can see passion. So who are you, Headline?
I appreciate that, bro. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I love what y'all doing. Marianne, are you here?
I'm here. Yes, I am.
Go ahead, tell them who I am, Marianne.
I actually invited him into chatter like we're supposed to be doing, telling everybody about it. And I'm in the energy solar, business globally. And that's how we connected years ago. And he used to be one of my top speakers on my motivational calls. He would always bring it on globally with a lot of the consultants. So he just has a big heart. He's a great speaker. He's very intelligent. And we just happened to, make conversation last week because everybody's been saying you need to share chatter. I don't care what businesses you're doing, tell everybody about it. So that's exactly what I did. I invited him in, gave him a code, and he stays real busy with what he does, but I think he's really loving chatter. So I love that, everybody is kind of being patient with him. And, I know he's kind of very outspoken, but just be patient with him because he does have a big heart. So thank y'all for welcoming him in here.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
Hey,
Jerry, what's up,
hey,
Jerry?
hey, what's up, Grant? Hey, what's the guy's name you just talked to? What's
This
his name?
headline dude is trying to
Headline?
take your
No,
spot,
no,
Jerry.
no. I've been listening to Headline, and I just want to say shout out to Headline. I actually sent him a message, Grant, because he's an incredible dude. I've been
Yeah.
listening here, Bill. So, hey, Headline, I rock with you a lot, brother.
Oh
I
wow,
love it. I
Jerry,
love
you
it.
just
I
come in
appreciate it.
riding
So
dick, right? Jerry just
let me
jumped in riding dick, huh?
so Jonathan, to answer your question, who I am, man, I know
Go
you
ahead,
heard
Jerry.
Marianne. My name is Headline. That's my rap name if y'all want to know. You know what I'm
Can you?
saying? But I haven't been doing much rapping because I really live a real life.
So
I
you're
got a
not you're
I
no
got a
rapping. You're all headline.
I got an 8 year old. I got an 8 year old autistic son. So look, when I do put this petition out, like y'all know how y'all go down the street and y'all will see where it'll be a sign that says a deaf kid live on the street. I'm pushing for them to put signs out for autistic kids too, cause you know what I'm saying, we need to protect autistic kids, and me having an autistic kid, that's close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So when I put that petition out, I would appreciate if y'all just sign it for me. But me personally, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I mainly invest in derivatives. I just started a logistics company. I got about 3 semi trucks on the road right now. I'm just a serial entrepreneur. But
Oh,
when
I
it
need
comes
you. I
to,
need you. I need you. Get in touch with me. I need something picked up in Utah in 3 weeks.
I got you. But listen, um, when it comes to what we talking about, I don't mean to come in here and cut nobody off. As y'all see, I'm not cursing. I'm not no disrespectful person. I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? But if I hear something that just ain't right, I might say something. And if I give a different perspective, right? Listen, just because you can't pull up a news article and it's not in mainstream media, bro, I watch the real news. I'm not talking about Associated Press. I'm not talking about no mainstream media. If you have a brokerage account like TD Ameritrade, you're going to get the real news 24/7 around the clock. All right? So what I may see, if y'all don't notice by now, they only post in the media
You
what
got
they want
access.
you
You
to see.
basically have access that we don't have.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of excess that y'all don't have. And even spiritually, I got a lot of excess
Oh
that people don't
wow.
have.
Do
And
you
Dude,
that's
know
all.
Jesus?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I sleep
Listen,
He's
with.
listen,
very
listen,
Hold
listen,
on.
spiritual.
listen. So,
Headline.
so,
I sleep with a guy every night that is a financial advisor. So I
But he
think we
ain't
have.
TD Ameritrade.
Hey, he
Sorry.
ain't TD Ameritrade, Cindy. You heard headline.
Okay.
Hey,
No, 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 no,
Cindy,
no. Listen,
Cindy,
it's
tell
not
Ray
just
to
TD.
set up a
Listen, listen,
TD.
listen, listen, listen.
You
Let me
are
say this real
injected with
quick.
the truth, Sid.
Let me just
Cindy,
say this real quick. Let
Cindy,
me just say this real quick.
Cindy,
It's not
tell Ray
just
to set up a TD Ameritrade.
Yeah.
look.
Okay.
Let me just say this. It's not just TD Ameritrade. Listen, if you really know about Warren Buffett or any financial people, they subscribe to magazines. They subscribe to
Like
Mad
TD
Money.
Ameritrade.
You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like if you gonna get real information, the stuff that people ain't subscribed to, they not even gonna see it, and
TD
that's the truth.
Ameritrade, baby.
Hey, one mic, guys. Hey, you know what? One mic.
So
I'll
that's all. I
talk.
appreciate you for asking who I am, for letting me come on and close out, man. I
We
appreciate
ain't
all
closing
y'all.
out. We
Not
close
as
out
much
when
as we
I say we
appreciate
close
you.
And he
out.
happens
Well,
to be
you know what
very
I mean.
young.
One mic on John Vic.
For letting me
One
have the
second, guys.
line,
One
you know
second.
what
Mute
I'm
out
saying?
real quick. Mute out. One mic on JB.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, real quick, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, you're at first you were annoying as hell, and I was like, but there's passion there, man. I'm recognizing the passion. I said, don't be so hard on him. He's passionate. He keeps coming back. I'm like, yo, that's it. He's done. He's coming back. And he's jumping in, and he's doing it out of passion. So I noticed that. Just wanted to recognize that, man. Appreciate that. Jerry Malcolm, what's up, my friend? How you doing? We about to take this thing on home, man. You ready to help me take this thing home, bro?
I came in here to give Grant Cardone the big finger.
Oh,
What?
Why you hating on me, Jerry?
Cause, man, every time I come in here, you be mean to me, bro. I just be trying to be nice and rock out in the show. All you do is mess with me, bro. That's it. Where's
Man,
Jeremy?
Jerry,
Where's Jeremy's crazy ass at?
Jerry, you know I love you, man.
I know, Grant. I love you too, brother.
A
Jeremy
pill
dipped out a
break.
little while ago.
So go on and close it out, Mr. Bing. You know what? I know you don't want to use what you call it. So here, there you go, Jonathan. Go on and drop your bars, bro. Go ahead.
Grant, you want to close this out, Grant? Let's do it.
Let's go, Grant.
Next year. We got that next month. Let's do it, Grant. Let's close this out.
Well, guys, hey, thank you for listening to Debate the News tonight. It's been quite a, I don't know, a lot of bullshit if you ask me. Marty dropped some, Skull dropped some, Daphne got cut off. I wanted to hear more from her. Jerry, the Malcolm, middle name, I don't know, greatest that's ever lived. Jonathan Bing, we didn't get to hear anything from some annoying characters that normally get involved, like Rochelle and what's her name, Yvonne from Canada. But that was relieving. And then we met our new guy tonight, the rapper that doesn't rap, but he's headlines. Thanks for listening, and make sure you download Chatter, the social app going crazy.
Let's go.
That's what's up. Thanks for
Time. Jonathan Bing is in this motherfucking building.
Oh, there it is.